cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chillin' with?
I'm chillin' with MONIE.
Hey cousins, what's up y'all? How's everybody doing? What's up? I told y'all I was gonna come on here and give y'all a face-to-face live. I feel like we haven't did this shit in forever. But what's up, cousins? Don't be talking about my intro. Don't be talking about my intro. My intro is gonna get longer. Work with me. But what's up, cousins? How y'all doing today? I hope everybody is feeling all right. Hope everybody is having a good Saturday. I haven't been doing shit all fucking day. I've been chilling and relaxing. So I said, you know what? I gotta get my ass up and give my cousins a video. So here we are. Excuse me if I sound nasally. My allergies have been whooping my ass. My eyes were puffy as fuck. That's why I don't have no eyelashes on. So if I look like a chicken, excuse me. But I've been losing the battle to these allergies. But what's up, cousins? How y'all doing? Let's see who up in here. Hold on. I was watching this the main point of the stream, as y'all seen the thumbnail. I was watching this clip of Tupac, and it made me think about like how he was like the silver lining, the nail in the coffin for Drake's lawsuit. So I'm like, I want to come on here and talk to my cousins about this because Tupac basically got the last laugh at the end of the day. Tupac secured this win for hip hop at the end of the day. But let's see who all up in here before we even get started. If you haven't, smash the damn like button. Smash the like button. For whatever reason, I've been shadow banned. A lot of people said they think it's because YouTube has it to where now they are trying to crack down on like AI. And even though it's obvious I'm a real fucking person, I'm not in most of my videos. So they might think I'm AI. So they've been blocking my videos. I don't know. But we gotta figure this shit out. We gotta figure this shit out. But hey Kwani, what's up, twin? What's going on? Yes, Moni is better. Yes. um L Pierce in the building. What's going on, family? Hey gosh. Latrice is all in the building as well. Hey, that lady, 1982. Cousin, you're going to have to tell me your name because I feel like I don't know your name and we interact all the time. I don't want to know you as that lady, 1982. So let me know what your name is. What's up, Demi? Hey, Dim. Hey, Tiff. What's going on, Tiffany? Uh, get into the black, talking about my damn uh talking about my intro. I'm gonna make it longer though. I'm gonna make it longer. um hey, Miss Ian, what's going on? Lauren in the building. Hey D. Anise Brown, what's going on? What's going on, cousin? I swear to God, you just told me how to pronounce your name the other day. Like Laya? I'm sorry, cousin. I be fucking up names and I hate that. What's up, positive vibes? What's going on? Hey, Peppermint. What's up, Texas Flower? Thank you so much. Hey, Diane. Tamia. Hey, Fave. Hey, cousin. Dee Dee in the building. Avery in the building. Lisa. Noah. Yelly. Kayla. Oh, yeah, y'all see my merch. Y'all see my merch? I'm trying to step this shit up around here. There's a link to my merch if you want to buy something. You don't have to buy nothing. I bought this like as a tester to see how I would like it. So, but yeah, chilling with Moni. Get you some merch. Support a girl. um, hey Misha, what's going on? Hey Shar. Leah. I'm gonna write this shit down. And the next time we come into contact, I'm gonna have it right. Leah. I promise. Hey, Miss Black. Y'all, give it up for my fave. Give it up. What's up? Uh thank you, Kwani. Thank you. But yeah, so if you haven't smashed the like button for me, let's get over 100 likes. And yeah, so like I said, I wanted to come and talk to y'all about a Tupac clip that I saw and how it pertains or how it could pertain to the situation that happened with Drake lawsuit being dismissed. I wish I had some wine or something. I would cheers to your bullshit being dismissed, because I don't know why you even thought you was going to be able to get that off, but whatever. We here now with it. But yeah, so let me see. This is the clip. This is the clip I saw earlier. So I'm gonna play it. I hope I don't get copyrighted. Actually, let me put these headphones in. Hold on. So I can hear. Should I do it this way or this way?
So I don't fit in. That's hell. It's hell when you can't be around your peers. All my life I grew up around black people, poor people, but I can't live around poor people now because they'll rob me. And why would they rob me? Because they're starving, because there's no money here. But they're telling me, now that I made a little money, I have to move here. So it's not like no one's ever trying to deal with this section. They're just moving away from it. If we got more stars coming from the ghetto, they're gonna all move this way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all the society is doing is leeching off the ghetto. They use doing
This is the point that I wanted to make.
is leeching off the ghetto. They use the ghetto for their pain, for their sorrow, for their culture, for their music, for their happiness, for their movies, to talk about boys in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be I don't want to be 50 years old at a BET We Shall Overcome Achievement Awards. You know what I'm saying? Not me. You know, I want when they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like, they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. They know what I'm going to say. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that what we're supposed to do? I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. And that's our job, is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish, and because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change it. I don't know how to change it, but I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody going to clean it up.
Okay, so that's the clip I basically saw that had me basically like, this is so prevalent today, because he basically said, like, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out, and I will spark the brain that will change the world. And that right there is very true. That energy connects directly to what just happened with Drake's lawsuit. So just hear me out. His lawsuit being dismissed and his repeated disrespect of Pac, like, people like to say, oh, he loves Pac, but his actions to me are very disrespectful to Tupac. Like, I don't see how anybody could champion the shit that Drake does as it pertains to Pac, his belongings, his image, the clothing of Pac, with Pac on the clothing that he chooses to wear. It's just all very, like, he's making a mockery of Pac, to me, in my opinion. And Drake, his lawsuit being dismissed, and basically Pac got the last laugh in all of this. And I'm gonna go into why. I took some notes and I'm gonna go into why I feel like this way. Because what Pac said about sparking the brain, right, that changes the world, it wasn't just about music, it was about authenticity to me. Like, using your voice to move the culture forward, not manipulating it. And that's what makes this whole thing with Drake, like, so ironic, because instead of sparking truth, he exploited a legacy in this battle, in my opinion. Like, the very system Pac warned us about, the people, society, the industry, leeching off of the ghetto for its culture and its pain, its image, its likeness, is exactly what Drake embodied when he turned Pac's voice into this digital prop for clout. And that shit rubbed me the wrong fucking way. I don't know if it rubbed y'all the wrong way, but it definitely rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm not even like the biggest Pac fan in the world. And I'm like, oh, this bitch needs to be dealt with. So let's get into how Drake's attempt to play God basically backfired on his ass, and how in the end Pac got the last laugh. So Drake didn't just lose this lawsuit. He lost his shred of authenticity, if he even had any left. Like, when I look at Drake, I don't see authentic. I see a clown in clown makeup with a big red nose and big ass floppy shoes. Like, that's what he comes across to me. Like, a big fucking clown. In Aubrey Graham versus UMG, every claim, the defamation, the harassment, the deceptive business practices, all of that shit got dismissed. Judge Jeanette Vargas of the Southern District of New York, she didn't mince her words either. She described Not Like Us as having a catchy beat and a propulsive bass line. Sis said, I was in my chambers, like, run that shit back. Play it again. I want to hear it again. What did he say? He said, party at the party playing with his nose now. He said, Baca got a weird case. Why the fuck is he around? He said that. Turn that shit up. Crank the volume. That's what I feel like she really wanted to put in her documents. But she, she had to keep it professional and shit like that. But that line, and then she said metaphorical killing blow. That kind of line reads like basically a review of the music and not a federal judge. Like, she was in here enjoying it. But it basically showed that she understood the bigger picture of the battle that was taking place. Why Aubrey couldn't understand the bigger picture? Because apparently he studied rap battles for a living. If you study rap battles for a living, why are you confused with the outcome? Why are you confused? Why did you feel the need to run to the court of the law if a judge can understand what the fuck is going on? A metaphorical killing blow. I love that. Somebody said that Kendrick should put that on his for-year consideration for the Grammys. When you put the quotes from the big publications that do your reviews, someone said he should put that on your for-year consideration for the Grammys. That's hilarious. But then again, he can't because he already won for Not Like Us. He doesn't even need to put that. But yeah, like I said, she described Not Like Us as like having a catchy beat. And that it was just art at the end of the day. Like, it's not an accusation. It's just him expressing himself, and it's not evidence, because Drake wanted the judge to look at this whole thing as an isolated situation. And she's like, no, we cannot look at this like an isolated situation, because Kendrick was responding to you. Why would I just look at his response as an isolated situation and not take into account what was said to him to make him say what it is that he said? And that's what makes the ruling just very symbolic. The court didn't just dismiss the case. It affirmed that hip hop has the right to be expressive, to exaggerate, and to just simply spar at the end of the day. Why is it that hip hop has to be put on trial, but every other genre gets to say whatever it is that they want to say? If it's true or if it's not. Him being a freaky frog is up to you. That's your opinion. But again, so back to this, back to the clip. So, well, no, Drake's downfall didn't just start in the courtroom to me. Like, it started the moment he tried to play with Tupac's name. Like, he tried to play with ghosts. Like, am I battling ghosts or AI is real? Because in Taylor Made Freestyle, Drake used AI generated version of Tupac voice to basically taunt Kendrick. People are like, oh, that shit was cool. That shit was fire. No, it wasn't. Yes, he did it to taunt Kendrick because he knew that shit would get under Kendrick's face, but under Kendrick's skin. But the fact that you had a fake Tupac talk about liking young girls, heard it on the Joe Budden podcast, it gotta be true. That's not some shit that Tupac would say. Like, that's beyond disrespectful. And when he says he wants his voice to be used in the right way, you went against everything that this man wanted for his legacy. Like, you thought you were being clever. Let me beat Kendrick to the punch. Let me 8 Mile be Rabbit myself. No, it's not gonna work that way. When Eminem in the movie exposed himself for living in a trailer park. If you talking about some liking little girls, that shit is beyond weird and not on the same playing field. No, you're not going to be able to get that off. You're not getting that off. You thought you were being clever, but you doing that, I'm glad you did that though. I'm glad you're so egotistical to the point that you would do that, because it ended up proving everything Tupac warned us about. And it also ended up being the nail in the coffin as to why your shit was dismissed. You told Kendrick to say those things. And he said, bet. I got you. I will definitely do that. You want me to call you a freaky ass frog? I'm going to do that. I'm going to call you a freaky frog. I love that his ego, and a lot of this is why he's in the position that he's currently in right now. I love it. I love it so much. Like, this was not innovative, Drake. You were just exploiting a dead man. Instead of sparking truth that Tupac preaches about, Drake, you tried to exploit someone's legacy. You turned a murdered icon's voice into marketing without permission from Pac's estate at that. Let's not forget that aspect. Let's not forget that part. He did not consult with Tupac's family. You disrespected this man's legacy and his estate. You said fuck him. You said fuck his brother Mopreme or whoever he has still living. And I'm going to just do what I want, because you're used to doing whatever it is that you want to do. No respect for what Pac stood for. To Drake, this was literally just content and a way to get a win. And the culture wasn't going for that. If the culture wasn't going for it, I especially wasn't going for it. I was going to scream to the top of my lungs and let you know every single time this tailor-made song fucking sucks. It sucks. That was my main mission. And everything that you just stands for, disrespecting a legend, Kendrick is the exact opposite of that. He's the spark that Tupac is talking about in this fucking video. Using his voice to challenge the system, expose people being hypocrites, make people think. I make music that electrify them. You make music that pacify them. So when Kendrick fired back with Not Like Us, with the line, say Drake, I hear you like I'm young, that wasn't a random insult. That was him giving you the mirror here, maritime Crody, because remember, you asked him to say that. You told him to say that through AI Tupac. The judge recognized that immediately, even though you and your lawyer tried to hide the fact that you said those things. Again, y'all, he wanted Not Like Us to appear to be an isolated situation. No, it don't work like that, my boy. It don't work like that. She wrote that Kendrick Lamar, that line was a direct response. She said that. The judge said that. Kendrick's line was a direct response to Drake's verse and classified it as rhetorical hyperbole. Did I say it right today? In other words, it wasn't lyrical. It wasn't literal. It was lyrical. Don't ask people to do things and then when they do them, get upset. That ain't how it work around here. You don't get to slap the shit out of people and then they not respond back and slap you back or punch you back. You can't get that off Drake. So think about that. Drake tried to weaponize Tupac's ghost, and the court used that same ghost to bury his case. I love it. I love it. And let's just talk about the pattern of disrespect with Drake, because him disrespecting Tupac isn't new. At least not to me, it isn't. The AI stunt was just the final nail in the coffin, if you ask me, because Drake has a pattern of playing with Tupac's legacy like a brand he could just buy. Like he flaunted Tupac's crown ring, the one Pac designed himself and wore during his final appearance in 1996. The last time people seen Pac like on a red carpet or something, you went and bought that ring, showing it off like it's just a piece of accessory, not a artifact. You claim you own Tupac's Death Row chain, but Mopreem and Suge Knight both came out and said that shit is fake. Pac never owned it. The chain that Pac wore was actually Suge Knight's personal chain. Suge Knight said that through a jail phone call with, I think it's Art of Dialogue, I think he did the interview with. And then it's ridiculous. Your toilet playing Tupac's music when it flushes. Like, how do you think that's cool? How is that okay? You go in and you take a shit, and when you wipe your ass, you flush the toilet, and you think it's cool to play Tupac's music? That's not endearing. That's not love. That's so that's so disrespectful. Like, let me go in here and take a shit. Let me go in here and piss. And then I'm going to flush my piss and my shit down the toilet to Tupac's music. No. That's just fucking weird, bro. That's weird on so many levels. That's disrespectful on so many levels. Like, you need your ass whooped, for real. Like, Drake is the type of person who doesn't preserve culture. Like, he just gets it and he just packages it. Like, he doesn't honor the people that came before him. Like, he doesn't even honor Michael Jackson, but he wants to be able to stand next to him and say he's one away from Michael, nigga, beat it. Like, he gets off on being able to say those things like he's on the same playing field. He's not, but he likes to get off and say he can sit next to the greats because of the streaming era. He likes to get off and say, "Oh, I purchased Tupac's rings." Like, he doesn't honor icons. He just collects them. He just collects them. He buys hip hop artifacts, but he doesn't inherit the ethics that comes with being a part of hip hop. Like, it's so weird. And I think I'm not going to say that because I feel like that would be disrespecting my white cousins, because a lot of my white cousins that I know, they have respect. They love hip hop. They don't treat this shit like it's just a sideshow and something to just make money off of. You know, he moves literally like a colonizer. He's a user. He's a user. So when he used Tupac's voice through AI without consent, without reverence, without purpose, like, it wasn't random. Like, this is what he does. This is always who he's been. He does not respect the greats. He does not respect hip hop. He just uses it to his own benefit, whether that's for his ego or for financial gain, which you can say is both. Crazy. Like, Drake is literally the face of exploitation to me. From top to bottom, he is the symbol for exploitation when it comes to hip hop. Kendrick, he symbolizes the evolution of it. the North Star of it, as Nas would say. Drake is walking around here imitating all of the legends or anything that's not nailed down to a cross. Kendrick is out here trying to mirror the truth, keep it real, tell his story. And we all know how much Kendrick loves Tupac. Kendrick's bond with Tupac, or the spirit of Tupac, isn't about Tupac his aesthetic. It's a spiritual connection. From that conversation that he put together with Pac at the end of To Pimp a Butterfly, the purpose is in his music. He explains to Pac what it is that he wants to do, what he learned from him, and how he intends to bring it on down the line in the future to make this genre better. Then I also see back to like the buying of the rings and stuff, where people were like, oh well, why Kendrick didn't buy it? Because Kendrick doesn't need to buy fucking Tupac's old rings and chains. Like, that shit should be in a museum somewhere, not being passed around by people to take pictures in it. Why would he do that? Especially if the money isn't going back to Tupac's family. Why would he do that? Like, Kendrick lives out what Pac meant when he said he'd spark the brain that would change the world. That spark lives in Kendrick. In my opinion, you don't have to agree with me, but that's how I feel about it. And he showed that when Not Like Us dropped, Kendrick took that AI Tupac shit personal. In the second verse, he starts it off saying, you think the Bay gonna let you disrespect Pac, nigga? He took that shit personal. He felt that shit in his bones. You fucked up talking about his wife. You fucked up talking about his man's day free. You fucked up talking about his kids. And you fucked up talking about a fucking hip hop legend. Why wouldn't he go for blood? That bar wasn't like just a warning. Like, it was a reminder that Pac belongs to California. Pac belongs to the community. Pac belongs to hip hop, to the people who protect his name, not to a global pop act turning his legacy into fucking clickbait. You're crazy, Drake. You're crazy. You really think you were gonna get this shit off, and that you wasn't gonna have some type of karma playing with this dead man who a lot of people care about? It wasn't gonna work that way. It was not. And then later in that same verse, Kendrick says, yes, all eyes on me, and I'm gonna send it up the Pac. He sent it up to Pac, and Pac returned it back with a dismissal. Ain't so fun when the rabbit got the gun. Ain't so fun when a ghost got the gun. You should have left that deceased man out of your bullshit. But I'm glad you didn't, because it ended up being used against you. It ended up working out in the end. I love it. He said, it's all eyes on me, and I'm going to send it up the Pac. Like, he's not just quoting all eyes on me. Like, he's channeling it. He's telling Drake, you can't trademark rebellion. You can't manipulate a legacy built on truth. Not Like Us wasn't just a diss record. It was a declaration. It was a cultural reset. That's why it hit so fucking hard. A lot of people feel that song. A lot of y'all are not like us and will never be like us. You don't understand the struggle, the pain, and what it is that a lot of us come from. You don't get it. And you show you don't get it because you thought you could use this dead man and get away with it. And fuck Snoop Dogg as well, because he should not allowed him to get that off either. But that's another point for another day. Like, this just reminded everybody that the power in hip hop doesn't come from algorithms or AI. It comes from authenticity, from being real, not simulated, something Drake lives for. Again, Judge Vargas, like on the screen, a metaphorical killing blow. But for hip hop, it was poetic. For me, it was poetic. Balance is being restored. The culture's slickest manipulator got humbled by the very values that he forgot. A fucking clown. A fucking clown. And I love how the judge used, excuse me, Terrain versus Lou. I did a video on it. Right now I'm currently fighting because the video got struck down by Terrain, which is DJ Star, who formerly was on Hot 97. That motherfucker sent me a copyright strike because I guess he don't want nobody to relive his demons. But yeah. The judge used that case that I covered on my channel as a precedent as to why this shit wasn't gonna go through. So pat on my back, because my research is researching. So shout out to the judge. But that was the case that protected public wars of words as free speech. That DJ got on the radio and said some very disgusting things about someone's child, ended up getting arrested and going to jail and losing his case because he I guess he I can't remember, but I think he tried to sue them and allege all these other things, but the judge was like, get the fuck out of here, my nigga. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. But she explained that both tailor-made freestyle and Not Like Us existed inside of an artistic arena. Y'all were going back and forth. Y'all were both telling lies on each other. It's unfortunate, Drake, that the lies told about you were more believable because one Google search, there's like 30 articles of you being a freaky frog with young girls. And she also cited your relationship with Millie Bobby Brown as being weird, inappropriate. Because why the fuck is a 30-something-year-old man texting a 12-year-old and telling her that you miss her and you're talking to her about relationships with boys? I love the fact that that is now in a court document. I love the fact that that's in a court document. Because no one can say, oh, it's never been brought up in court before. Well, it has now. It's on record now that you've had a weird interaction with a young girl when you're a 30-plus-year-old man. Crazy. Again, you brought up Millie Bobby Brown in The Heart Part 6. Nobody brought that child up. You did. Guilty conscience. You brought that child up. So they were both telling fibs, so to speak. The songs weren't about truth or lies. They were about performance and perspective. Both of y'all were throwing blows. Both of y'all were just saying shit to get up under the other person's skin and to be more entertaining. That's what the judge said. The judge said, nah, y'all was just shooting the shit. Y'all were just sparring. And that's what ended Drake's case. Just say, you ain't no victim of harassment, nigga. She said you were a participant in the performance. and you just got your ass whooped. Someone just outperformed you. Shout out to Judge Vargas. Shout out to Judge Vargas. Because she fucking held it down. But in the end, the law and the culture both said the same thing. This wasn't defamation, Aubrey. This wasn't harassment, Aubrey. I love how Judge Vargas said, if you were harassed, why you didn't call the cops? Why you didn't call the popo? If you scared, call the popo. Then she said this was just hip hop. I love that shit. Drake thought he could control the narrative. He wanted to use Tupac's name, Kendrick's reverence, and the culture symbols to dominate the moment. But he just forgot one thing. You can't manipulate what's built on spirit. You cannot manipulate Pac's voice. Pac has a strong voice, a strong presence in hip hop. Even if it's been 3 decades almost since he's been deceased. Right? Yeah. You cannot manipulate that. The same name you used to provoke Kendrick became the industry that ended your case. The same voice you tried to imitate became the symbol of your undoing. You tried to imitate Tupac. Kendrick channeled him. Drake chased the look of a legacy. Kendrick carried the weight of it. Two different things. The dismissal of that lawsuit wasn't just legal, it was cosmic. Because as Tupac said, he would spark the brain that changes the world. And he did. Not through imitators, but through truth tellers. This wasn't just a ruling, this was a reminder. Because karma, just like hip hop, always finds its rhythm. Okay? And this time, from the heavens above, Tupac got the last laugh on your bitch ass. And I call that poetic justice. Ain't it crazy how this all played out? Ain't it fucking crazy how this all played out? And of course, y'all, we know he's going to try to appeal it. He's going to try to get it open back up. But the judge put together 38 pages of telling you why you fucked up, why you played yourself, why you are a goofball. And that appeal is going to be thrown out. It's going to be thrown out. And I can't wait because I'm going to get back on here on the stream with my cousins and we're going to laugh and we're going to cheers and we're going to toast to you being stupid again. That's what we're going to do. Because the jokes is on fucking you, Drake. It's on you. It's always been on you. So let me play this clip again because I'm done with my little spiel.
The ghetto. They use the all the society is doing is leeching off the ghetto. They use the ghetto for their pain, for their sorrow, for their culture, for their music, for their happiness, for their movies, to talk about boys in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be I don't want to be 50 years old at a BET We Shall Overcome Achievement Awards. You know what I'm saying? Not me. You know, I want when they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like, they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. They know what I'm going to say. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that what we're supposed to do? I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. And that's our job, is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish, and because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change it. I don't know how to change it, but I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody's going to clean it up.
Aubrey, you played yourself. You played yourself. But let me go back to these comments because I know I was just rambling and I'm not even seeing what the hell y'all saying. Oh, hold on. Let me do super chats first because I see we have some coming in. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Habitual Line Stepper. Hey, cousin. Appreciate the super sticker, the $20. I hope your mom is doing okay. I saw you in Skip and DJ's live last night. Shout out to my family. We are deciphered. But I hope your mom is doing okay. Shout out to the cousin Latrice. Hey, shout out to my fave, Miss Bynum. Thank you so much for always supporting me. I see you text me. I'm gonna get back to you though. When I get off of here. But thank you so much for always supporting me, y'all. Miss Bynum be sending me the best words of encouragement because believe it or not, this shit can get discouraging. Especially when you're trying to do stuff because y'all, I don't know if y'all noticed, but like, you know, like before we used to do our live streams or whatever, and we would talk about trending topics and gossip and stuff like that. But I am more than a person who just gossips. Like I have a degree in journalism. Like I went to school for that. I also have a degree in criminology and criminal justice. So I want to put my skills to use. So that's why I've been introducing my video essays. And I appreciate the people who do take the time and watch them and leave a comment because I do take my time with them. I do a lot of research. I write it out and then I type it up. And then I do my voiceovers. I edit them. And she's been encouraging me to keep them going. I be telling her all my fucking ideas, even if she probably don't even want to fucking hear them, but she listens to them. And she encourages me a lot. So shout out to Ms. Bynum and shout out to y'all too for watching my videos because again, I'm trying to be more than just somebody who gets on here that fucking gossips about trending topics. Like I want to give y'all real shit because as Black people, I feel like we should be the front of hip hop. And me and Miss Bynum was talking about this. Like, there's other people y'all go to, and not that it's an issue that they're white, but I want to see more representation of us in those spaces and telling our stories. You know, because who's gonna better tell our stories than us? Because we've dealt with it. So I've been trying to introduce that to my channel. So thank you for those who pay attention and actually engage with them. Again, shout out to my fave, Miss Bynum. Thank you so much. Hey Jen, thank you for the 5. Appreciate it so much, Jen. Hey, shout out to Latrice as well. Y'all coming in hot with the donations. Thank you so much with the big one. You do not have to do that. But thank you so much. Love your channel and honesty. Thank you. Thank you. Again, same sentiments. I be saying Latrice in my video essays, encouraging me, supporting me. So thank you so much. Shout out to Demi as well. That's my mod on YouTube and in the Discord. Thank you so much, cousin. Demetrius, thank you so much. And she cited a whole lot of appeal level case law. Exactly. She knew she got her ducks in a row. So there's no pushback or reopening on an appeal. Judge Vargas knows what the fuck she's doing. For real. But yeah, let's look at some of the comments. Hey Tanya, what's up? What's up? Happy Valley. I was hearing some West Coast guys saying that they love Pac, but they wouldn't wear his things. They just don't trust energy or something like that. Yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Like with my mom passing, I kept a lot of her stuff. But I would never wear her stuff. Like she had a lot of shoes, a lot of sneakers, especially my mom was like a sneakerhead. But I would never wear those things because they were her things. Like why would I put that on my body? Like those were her things when she was living here on this earth. I think it's so weird to just be buying dead people's items and then walking around town flashing them on the internet. Kim Kardashian does that as well. Like that shit is just so fucking weird. It's just so weird. Like why are you wearing Marilyn Monroe's old dress and then you fucking ruined it? They say she ruined the dress. Like she broke the stitching on the dress. Like I no, I would never do that. Leslie, what's going on, cousin? I said that AI generated voice of Tupac is what took Drake down, and I love it. I love it so much that it took him down. Um, the Heartbreak Kid. We Kendrick, we need ya. The West Coast savior. Drake taking so many L's. Listen, the Heartbreak Kid, he got on that song and said, "We need you to give," or he made Tupac say, "We need a undeniable West Coast banger." Not only did he give you an undeniable West Coast banger, he said he gave you a record that's recognized in every fucking corner of the earth. Like he gave you exactly what you asked for and then some. Hold on, my headphones get on. He gave you exactly what the fuck you asked for. Crazy. Uh, God, Lee him spoke facts that day. Hey, cousin, what's up, Sharonda? Regal Love, shout out to you, cousin. The irony of K. Dot ghostwriting for Drake's verse on Poetic Justice and making Drake diss himself in the verse is indeed poetic justice. That's what the rumor is. That's what they claiming, that Kendrick wrote Drake's verses on Poetic Justice, and he hasn't he hasn't respected Drake since that day. I believe what it was said to me. I'm not saying this is true or not, but this is what the rumor is that when they were on tour, these songs were written, and or I don't know if it's these songs or some songs were written that they were working together, and someone was asked to write for somebody, contracts were signed, and people are not allowed to outright say things, but there was things put in songs that would make it relevant so that someone got assistance. Allegedly. Allegedly. Cousins, give me 3 seconds. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna play this Tupac clip again.
Ghetto for their pain, for their sorrow, for their culture, for their music, for their happiness, for their movies, to talk about boys in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be another I don't want to be 50 years old at a BET We Shall Overcome Achievement Awards. You know what I'm saying? Not me. You know, I want when they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like, they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. They know what I'm going to say. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? That ain't that what we're supposed to do? I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. And that's our job, is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish, and because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change it. Get in. That's hell. It's hell when you can't be around your peers. All my life I grew up around black people, poor people, but I can't live around poor people now because they'll rob me. And why would they rob me? Because they're starving, because there's no money here. But they're telling me, now that I made a little money, I have to move here. So it's not like no one's...
All right. What's next? Hanzo, what's up, cousin? Would trade 50 modern rapper to have Pop back. Yeah, there's a lot of rappers I would trade, to have Pop back. Definitely would. I don't blame you. I'm drinking my wine, Moni. I'll drink it for us. Shout out to the cousin DD coming through clutch. I need to get me some wine or something. No Pac disrespect. It's been up for cuz since that for me. Yeah, he's cooked. He's cooked. DD is Kendrick that spark 100%. I think you don't have to agree with me, but I definitely believe so. Tamia, always everything he does is disrespectful to hip hop. So disrespectful. So disrespectful because when I think about it, like, what is a prominent thing that Drake has done to actually like contribute to hip hop? Like, for example, Kendrick, he has All Right, he has Not Like Us. Those songs became cultural anthems. All Right became a staple in the Black Lives Matter movement. Does Drake have something that he can like stand on that was like a pivotal change in hip hop? Like, has he changed the course of hip hop outside of having a lot of streams and pop songs? Like, I don't know. Drake brought that Toronto sound, which is really just an 80s R&B sound. So it ain't even his. So it's not even his. It's just always a remix of something that already existed. And then they like to credit him with that rap singing, but we can go way back before Drake to other artists who did the rap singing situation. Like, literally, Beyonce literally raps, sings. Like, she sings like a rapper. Then if you go back, there's Nate Dogg who did it. Ja Rule most recently did it. Bone Thugs and Harmony. Like, there's so many rappers who did that before him. Like, he does not have a signature. He doesn't have a signature. He just has streams and pop songs. That's it. I don't know. Let me go back up. Shout out to the cousins for smashing the like button. We got a little over 230 likes. So shout out to y'all. I said let's get over 100. We got over 200. So thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Night, what's going on? How you feeling today? What's the vibes? Down in Dixie, they're calling Aubrey a victim of buck breaking now. Who said that? You know what? I think somebody might have posted that in our Discord. Like, somebody said it on Twitter, I think. But don't you have to be one of those slaves Kendrick is always trying to free? Talk about it. Talk about it. Y'all saying he's being buck broken? How is he being buck broken? Like, do y'all know the true meaning of that? The history of that? That slave owners used to do that to black men as a fear tactic, to grape them, to get them into submission and to control them, to put fear in their families. Feelings like, what are you talking about? How is he being buck broken? Like, his fans are so delusional. Like, it's so pathetic. It's so pathetic. I can't take it. I really can't fucking take it with his fans. Like, I can't. He decided to go ahead and sue his label. They didn't sue him. They didn't embarrass him. He embarrassed himself. Like, nobody told him to engage in a battle with Kendrick Lamar. He didn't have to. He could have ignored Kendrick. It probably wouldn't have been a good look because y'all been throwing shots at each other for over a decade. It probably wouldn't have looked good, but at least you'll have your sanity at the end of the day. Right now, you can't even sleep. You haven't slept good for a year and some change now because you wanted to appear tough. You knew that you had the UMG in your back pocket, and you thought they would do the same thing to Kendrick that they did to Meek Mill and that they did to Pusha T. But when Lucian said, "No, go out there and get out there and fight. We can't protect you this time. This is Kendrick fucking Lamar. This isn't Pusha T. No disrespect to Pusha T, but this isn't Meek Mill. This is Kendrick fucking Lamar. If y'all gonna tussle, and we gonna make money off of both you niggas." But this has been bubbling up for a long time. Buck breaking. They are so fucking ridiculous. I can't stand his fans. I swear to God, I can't. They are so delusional. Like, they went from saying he's gonna change the game. He's gonna be the voice of reason. He's doing this for the little people, and that he has the power to crumble UMG. That's what they were saying at first. Now they're running with the narrative that, oh, he never had a chance. Just like they did in the battle. Oh, Kendrick is a SoundCloud rapper. Nobody listens to him. Nobody cares. Nobody likes his music. His first 2 disses were trash. They weren't good. Nobody's listening to that shit. And then after the battle, it's, oh, Drake never had a chance. No one was ever rooting for him. Like, it's always a story with them. It's always an excuse with them. It can never just be what it was. He lost the fucking battle. He made a stupid decision. He wanted to use possibly beating Kendrick as leverage to negotiate his next contract. Like, let's call a spade a spade. And then he wanted so bad to get his contract. We were all wondering, oh, why the fuck did Kendrick Lamar have that book, How to Be Like Kendrick for Dummies? Kendrick knew this motherfucker wanted his contract this whole time because Kendrick Lamar has a better deal. How are you, Kendrick Lamar, lesser than me on the totem pole, but you got a better fucking contract with me than me? You can perform when you want to. You can make music when you want to. You can deliver your music when you want to. You can show up when you want to. But here I am, the big kahuna, the big Spotify person, but I gotta shake ass and spread my ass cheeks and blow through my booty hole because I owe Lucian all this fucking money. He's been jealous from the onset. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. But now he's being buck broken. They're treating him like a slave. I did the video why Drake should have listened to For Sale on To Pimp a Butterfly. Kendrick told you and Meet the Grams, I could have helped you. Nigga, all you had to do was listen to Pimp a Butterfly. I told you about Lucian. I told you about Lucy. Excuse me. I told you about Lucy. Lucy gonna give you that house. Lucy gonna give you that big contract. But you got to give up your soul for it. You got to give up everything for it. Kendrick didn't give up his soul. So that's why he can wake up on November 22nd out of the clear blue sky and say, upload GNX. And the label not even know about it. That's why Kendrick can drop a trailer on YouTube and 30 minutes later say, I'm dropping an album. That's why he can do that. Because he didn't fucking sell his soul and you were not listening. You were not listening. You and your fans want to brag about being a $400 million man. Now, you down there somewhere in the valley where the girls get naked, shaking ass, nonstop. That case got dismissed. Lucian said, I will see your bitch ass in office on Monday. And I don't give a fuck if it's a holiday. I don't give a fuck if it's Columbus Day. You coming to work. You played yourself, Aubrey. You really played yourself. You really played yourself. Buck breaking. The man, buck breaking. The man that said, why you rapping like you're trying to get the slaves free? The same man who said, why are you trying to educate the girls and have them on stage twerking with dictionaries? That guy? That guy? The guy that was rapping about whips and chains? Fuck out my face. Fuck out my face. I don't want to hear that shit at all, y'all. I don't want to hear it. Hey, Olika. What's going on, family? How you feeling? Like, you're crazy. Him and his friends are delusional. Like, they're crazy. Exactly. Wearing it feels like looting a trophy. Yes. Great way to put it. Great way to put it. Habitual line stepper. Hey, Moni, mom is suffering from cancer. Oh, she's almost 80 and may not be here within a year, but she has a good spirit and is enjoying time with her family. Thank you for your kindness. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, but I love that you said that she understands what it is and she's in good spirit. That's the best thing to be able to come to terms with what it is that's probably gonna come. But I'm rooting for her. I'm wishing her health, good health, and she can come out of this because she still has a lot more to live for you, the family. But again, my prayers go out to you and your family in this time. I know what it's like to unfortunately lose a mom, but if you ever want to talk, cousin, you know where to find me. You know where the Discord is. Tiffany, yeah, that kind of thing doesn't sit right with me at all. You, Charweb, you do a great job. Thank you, cousin. Thank you. Yeah, Kim Kardashian definitely mentioned Kim. Epiphany, he offered a whole bunch of people trying to get at Kendrick. He had no tact. He's shameless. He's shameless, and I hate the fact that we talk about this in the Discord all the time. Like, I hate the fact that people gloss over that aspect that Kendrick mentioned in Whacked Out Murals, that this nigga literally tried to put money in the streets on his head. Likely, like, imagine if someone was being a crash out and actually hurt Kendrick. Like, imagine. That would be insane, and people would like to literally gloss over that shit like he didn't put a hit out on Kendrick. Allegedly. Crazy. King Kendrick Lamar, aka K Dot, is coming for J. Cole next. As much as I think J. Cole needs to get his boot smoke, Kendrick already whacked him a couple times on literally Whacked Out Murals, Squabble Up, and a bunch of other songs. So I don't even think Kendrick is worried about either one of these niggas anymore. Like, he said what he had to say. But J. Cole, clown ass nigga. a clown. He's such a snake, for real. Like he's a snake to the highest power. Like he likes to appear like, oh, I don't know what's going on. Oh, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I know I said these things. I know I said I will cook a rapper. I know I said nobody could beat me. I know I said nobody is better than me. I know I said your entire discography sucks, but I didn't mean it. My stomach was just hurting at the time. I didn't have no Tums at the time. So I just said those things out of anger because of an upset stomach. Like that's J. Cole. Like that's your legacy. That's you starting with people and then tucking your tail. That's your legacy. And his fans are so delusional as well. They want to prop this nigga up and be mad at everybody else because we won't prop him up in that same way. And we call a spade, that he's a punk ass bitch who's scared of actually going to work. J. Cole is the type of person who wants the crown without having to fight for it. Like that's the type of king J. Cole wants to be. He wants to wear the crown, but not have to fight and prove himself for it. J. Cole is a lame. The lamest lame of them all, in my opinion. Like he cannot be trusted at all. Like I'm pretty sure, excuse me, a couple years ago when Kendrick, because I see that's the conversation now. A lot of people are talking about the MTV Hottest MC Award. We've spoke about this already on the channel months ago, but I see a lot of people are bringing that up now. But people like to say, "Oh, Kendrick was looking for attention with the Control verse," but that was a response to the Jodeci freestyle, which was a response to Kendrick being crowned the hottest MC. That's what that was. So Kendrick was crowned the hottest MC. You two biracials got upset. Instead of getting upset with the list, y'all got upset. It was taking shots at Kendrick. He responded with control, wasn't scared to say both of you niggas' names, and then you both were offended. Drake more than J. Cole. But you both were offended because he wasn't walking on eggshells like y'all. He wasn't tiptoeing around. He say, okay, y'all want to say y'all should have been higher than me on the list. J. Cole, you weren't even on the list. You didn't even make the list. Drake, I think, was like number 5 or something. But if y'all want to be upset about this list, all right, let's spar. Let's have a friendly competition because I want to smoke all of y'all, and I also want to take y'all fans. So what's up? I'm gonna say y'all name, and then we can go from there. How you choose to respond is how we'll play it. And I'm pretty sure J. Cole probably got upset, did what he did, and then came to Kendrick, was like, oh, no, I was just in my feelings about it. And then Kendrick said, okay, let's do this. Let's switch beats with this all right situation later on down the line. And let me see how you do on the all right beat, because I know you were offended as well when the world picked me to be the face of the Black Lives Matter movement, or the soundtrack to the Black Lives Matter movement, because you got up on the late night talk show, did your little Black Lives Matter Ferguson song, and no one cared about it. People like pushed it to the wayside, and here I go. This song, All Right song, wasn't even a protest song. This was a song of me responding to myself after I just tore myself down on you. And then in the next track, I'm telling myself, my knee is getting weak. I'm at the preacher's door. My gun might blow. I might take my life, but nigga, we gonna be all right. All Right was a response to Kendrick being suicidal. Like, a lot of people don't say that. All Right was not made to be a protest song. All Right was in response to me feeling suicidal, me hating myself, me having survivor's remorse or guilt, whatever you want to call it. And just so happened we were in the middle of a fucking war, a protest where Black people were fighting back. And they chose me. And I know to this day, J. Cole has some real resentment towards that shit. Because why the fuck do y'all keep picking this midget over me? And for the people who get offended because I call Kendrick a midget, you need to go outside and fucking touch grass, because I'm not calling him a midget to be disrespectful. I'm calling him a midget because it's just funny. Because they like to use his height as a negative. No one gives a fuck that Kendrick Lamar is 5'5". Nobody cares. What is that? Never mind. I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to go there. But please stop getting in my comments crying because I called him a fucking midget. I had 3 people tell me they were offended because I called Kendrick a midget. If you don't go outside and touch some fucking grass, bitch, like what? Just shut up. Like, y'all want to be offended by every fucking thing. It's a joke. That man is 5 apples tall. We don't care. Do you see the way these women are falling over about Kendrick? Nobody gives a fuck that he's 5'3" and 5'5" in some Nike Shocks. Can I please just get my little joke off? Kendrick is short, but he moves like a fucking giant, okay? Just stop with the crying. I don't have the patience. I deal with enough from the OV hoes and the coal miners and everybody else that's upset about the shit that I say. Like, I still have Lupe Fiasco fans in my comment section crying because I said Lupe sucks and Kendrick is better than Lupe. I don't need to deal with y'all shit because y'all mad I called this nigga a midget. Stop playing with me. But yeah, I'm so over J. Cole. Like, I am so done with him. Jermaine can disappear for the rest of his days, and I would not care. I would not miss anything. I promise you, I would not miss anything from him. Agree. It's like they want to become the person who pass or take their energy. Yes, and I don't put shit past nobody. People be playing with all types of shit. Excuse me. Concern. He thought UMG would muzzle Kendrick. That's why he was talking like that. 100%. 100%. He not only did he think UMG would muzzle Kendrick, he thought him and J. Cole were going to double team Kendrick. And he would just let them two duke it out. And then he would come in at the end and be declared the winner. Drake was betting on him and J. Cole double teaming Kendrick. And Kendrick was like, fuck it. I'll take both of you niggas on. Y'all both have black anyway. I'll just make one of you out of both of you niggas. Kim was too fat for that dress. She was. Like, bitch, get your big ass out of that dress. Okay? You done went and bought all this fake ass. Marilyn Monroe was thick, but she wasn't artificially thick. She was naturally thick. You don't went and put all this cement in your ass and then you tried to squeeze into Marilyn Monroe's dress. You weirdo. What is wrong with you? Oh, like a year after he cleans his plate with Drake, I think he needs to take another full plate and get at J. Cole. Oh, y'all are not playing with J. Cole. I thought I wasn't playing with J. Cole, but y'all are not playing with J. Cole. But shit, I think he's done with J. Cole. I don't know. But I wouldn't mind. I don't know. Instigator GH, hi Moni, just joined the stream. From Judge Vargas' dismissal of the lawsuit, it seems she is the one that studies rap battles for a living, not Drake. Exactly. Because how does she have more common sense than the man who used to regularly show up to URL battles? Truth is, he was just in that motherfucker scouting. He was just in that motherfucker looking for his next writer. Allegedly. Allegedly. Where am I? Hold on. Tiffany, the way all of this has played out over the last 10 years is just divine. I'm telling you. And I am still of the notion that they would not let Kendrick get at Drake. So he just waited until he had his own entity. They're like, nah, it's not the right timing. No. Kendrick said he's smoking on top fives. What do y'all think is safe? But when I'm coming outside, I'm killing everybody. He said, I'm going to take 10 steps that I'm taking off top five. That was in 2022 when he was about to release Mr. Morale. So he was still on TDE, so to speak. They had the joint venture. It was TDE and PD Lane from Mr. Morale. once that Mr. Morale tour ended, because people don't even realize the last date of his tour, I think it was March 22nd, Kendrick had a final Mr. Morale performance in Mexico. In Mexico, the day that dropped. So this motherfucker, on his last tour date of Mr. Morale, which would have been under TDE, like that dropped. And it was up. It was up. He said, bitch, I've been waiting. I've been waiting to strangle your ass, motherfucker. I've been waiting to choke you the fuck out. And here we are. It's so funny how things worked. So funny how things worked out. Shout out to the Cousin Beast Nation for the donation. I appreciate you so much. Who else spun the block to stream Not Like Us yesterday? Or Not Like Us? I done played Not Like Us. I haven't played Not Like Us in a little while. I played Not Like Us like 10 times within the last 48 hours, I believe. And it's like you're listening to it the first time. It never gets old. It just never gets old. I love Not Like Us. Hold on, where was I? Drake has did nothing. Broderick Cochran Jr. Shout out to you, cousin. Drake has did nothing for music in general. YMCMB has just aged like sour milk. Yeah, we spoke about this the other day on one of the streams. I really feel like they are the worst thing that has ever happened to hip hop. They ushered in Nicki was in the game a little bit before, but Drake and Nicki in hip hop, they are the faces of the streaming era. Like, they live for streams. That's all they hang their hat on is streams. Forget making any type of music of substance. I mean, Nicki might have that Win song with Rihanna. What is it? I came to win, to fly, I don't even know how it fucking goes. But that song, that's the only really good song that she has of substance. And that's really just the chorus. Drake, you only live once. YOLO. but that was stolen from someone from California. And then what else song that he has? God's Plan. I don't know. Like, y'all have literally have done nothing for hip hop. Y'all don't have no artists that you've really pushed. The Weeknd was gonna be The Weeknd regardless. Party Next Door, Party at the Party playing with his nose now. He's not a staple. Like, when you look at rappers that were big, Jay-Z, for example, his prodigies are Kanye West, even though he's off doing some bullshit right now. But Kanye used to be somebody of importance. Jay-Z had Kanye West. Jay-Z had Rihanna, who's the biggest fucking Avon lady in the world. You know what I mean? He have two artists under his wing that he's propelled beyond music. Lil Wayne, your prodigies are fucking Nicki Minaj and Drake, and all they have to their name is streams because you sold their masters, you sold their catalogs because you were in a bind and you were fucked up, and Jay-Z had to come save the day for you. Like, they've done nothing for hip hop. Nothing at all. They've put nobody on. Nicki Minaj can't say she put anybody on because she enjoyed it being just her. She enjoyed herself being the only female rapper outside. She didn't start embracing the other rap girls until Cardi B showed up and she realized, oh, I need them to succeed, so to speak. So I'm going to hop on an Ice Spice record to play nice. You know? She was never about women empowerment. She was about Nicki Minaj empowerment. And that's it. That's it. And then the girls she do link with, she used them to do her dirty work. Her do anything bitches. Her lap dogs, as she likes to call them. It's crazy. Leah, got it. Lots of artists have said they've been inspired by Dot to be more vulnerable in their music. 100%. I literally did a video on this like a month ago, I believe, regarding Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. A lot of artists say that they love that album, but let the GPs, not the general public, but like a certain sector of the internet tell you that's a bad album. Like, you're stupid. You're so stupid. Kayla, I thought Drake was from Houston, Texas for years. Damn. Nah. Abel is the sound of Toronto. Isn't Justin Bieber from Toronto or Canada? I think I read that somewhere. I heard people mention Fonte. That's somebody, he also modeled his career after Fonte. I hope I'm saying the name right. And Joe Budden. At one point, Drake used to sound like Joe Budden. That's why they have this weird relationship, because Drake used to copy Joe Budden. He used to copy so many people. Kendrick Lamar used to sound like Lil Wayne. He used to sound like Jay-Z, but that was before he had a household name. And then he dropped the K dot and became Kendrick Lamar. He found his identity. He became himself. This nigga want to be everybody. Whether you're a male or a female, he wants to be everybody. And shit don't work like that. What do they call them? They call them spiritual something, where you copy off of somebody. You steal their identity. I forgot what it's called. I'm pretty sure one of y'all probably know. Man, this just makes me want to spin GNX. I'm sure you, man. King Kel, I still don't know what a Toronto sound is. I think that Tumaza song is close. I listened to that shit once. I can't even, if I hear it right now, I wouldn't even know if that's the song or not. T-Pain did it. I'm sure, pretty sure you're talking about the rap singing, but yeah, it was before T-Pain. But yeah, T-Pain did it amazing as well. T-Pain can actually sing. Ja Rule ass was rap singing, even though he sounded like the Cookie Monster. Facts. Chris Brown does that too. Yeah, Chris Brown does it, but Chris Brown mostly sings. Like Chris Brown is like 80% sing, or 90% sing, and then 10% he'll probably get on a record and rap. Drake is McDonald's. He didn't change anything really. He was just convenient and diverse. Yeah, that's why they refuse to give him up. Like we see people now talk about, oh, hip hop is down bad. Hip hop needs Drake. And my thing is like, where did he go? Y'all say hip hop needs Drake, but where did he go? Since the battle, he's put out 45 plus fucking songs. He hasn't gone anywhere. He's still around, bothering us, harassing us. It's not like he's just missing off of the face of the internet. No, he's been harassing us consistently with either music or terrible Instagram posts. Like, I am so tired of seeing this nigga, his duck lips and his fake abs. He's been harassing us this entire time. He hasn't gone anywhere. So why do y'all, his fans and other rap people who appear to be objective, why do y'all keep screaming rap is missing Drake? He hasn't gone anywhere. The music just fucking sucks. And up until First Person Shooter, Drake hasn't been doing well on the charts for a very long time. That's why he was having an issue with his contract. That's why he was using options to renegotiate with UMG. That's why he tried to step on Beyonce and steal her dance album that he helped work on with the song Heated. He went behind her back and created a dance album because he wanted to use that dance album as a stepping stone. Look, I ushered in a new sound. I ushered in a new wave. He wanted to present that to UMG, but the album fucking flopped. Then the next option was to get AI off the ground. He was supposed to be the stepping stone to get AI off the ground. That shit didn't work. The next option, if I defeat Kendrick Lamar in a rap battle, nobody can say shit to me. Not only one, am I really hip hop, that I beat the crown hip hop savior, I can walk into this office and tell Lucien to give me what the fuck I want because they beat the nigga who get all. I beat the nigga who get all the awards. I beat the nigga who's supposed to be the savior of hip hop. He had three options and he struck out all three. Like, I don't understand how his fans doesn't notice this. I don't see how his fans doesn't get it. He hasn't changed anything. You're right. He's just convenient and diverse. His fans refuse to let go of the fact that he's just not that guy anymore. They want to keep holding on to nostalgia, hoping they will give them back a feeling that they are reminded of a time in their life. They want to go back to 2016 or something. They want to get that feeling back, so they're scared to let him go. That's why they feel like, oh, hip hop needs Drake. That's why you see Ish and his big red ass sitting on the Joe Budden podcast saying, "Let them miss you." What did we miss? What did we miss? Nothing. Drake hasn't gone anywhere. He's still around. He just fucking sucks. He can't make a hit to save his life. And it's unfortunate now with the battle, everything that he does is really being dissected. People want to hear what the fuck you gotta say now. Kendrick exposed you. So now Niggas got the volume turned all the way up to max. They're on Genius looking at your lyrics. They want to know where the fuck the function is. They're not letting you get away with that bullshit. You too, J. Cole. When you drop the fall off, niggas is going to be listening and critiquing. Y'all thought y'all could play with Kendrick and he put a big ass magnifying glass on y'all. Y'all can't just show up with bullshit. Y'all gonna have to actually rap. You're gonna have to actually prove that y'all deserve to be in the big three. J. Cole, you gaslighted us into thinking that you were a part of the big three because you coined the phrase. But bitch, you never were in the big three. You never were in the big three. I feel like his song I Coming After You was very important as he was championing learning to love yourself. 100%. Mm-hmm. Yep. I agree. 50 made fun of Ja Rule and still started singing like him. Exactly. Wanted to be. That's what it always is. The people they'll say things and then they just turn into the thing that they were trying to downplay. You were trying to say, oh, Kendrick rap like he's trying to get the slaves free. Oh, quintuplets, quadruple quintuplets, and all of this bullshit. And now here we have you running around some random ass city with fucking leprechauns chasing you. You were just dissing this nigga because he likes to put Easter eggs in his videos and shit like that. Now you're doing it and you look a fucking mess. This shit does not make any sense. Everyone is bored. Everyone is confused. They become the people that they diss. And 50 Cent is lucky Ja Rule had a muzzle put on him because people like to ignore that fact. That the reason Ja Rule wasn't able to respond because he had a federal case on him where there were gag orders on him and Murder Inc. So 50 Cent was just getting his shit off without Ja Rule responding. Crazy. Shout out to the cousin Tweezo for the $2 donation. What up though, cousin? What's going on? How's your day going? The irony of that person that tweeted Drake is a victim of buck breaking was laughing about Andrew Schultz thing. You really can't make this up. So this person was laughing at Andrew Schultz saying that he would have sex with Kendrick, that he would rape him, basically. But now they're making Drake a victim. These people are crazy. Crazy. Drake about to become the Hotep he saw in because a lot of projecting was going on with Drake throughout that entire battle. A lot of the things that he's personally going through, he put on Kendrick, which is so crazy to me. Oh, you and your friends were sleeping with the same girl. She got pregnant, and y'all had to figure out who the baby father is. That's you, Drake. That's literally your life. That literally happened with you and Adonis. You and your friend ASAP Rocky were having sex with your baby mother. Sophie knows better as your baby mother. Cleaned her up for IG, but the stench is on her. You and ASAP Rocky were tussling with her. And she ended up getting pregnant with Adonis. In between both of you, you ended up being the father. That's literally what happened to you, Drake. But you tried to put that on Kendrick and Dave Free. You said Kendrick don't like being black. Identity crisis. We all know that's your life, Drake. We all know you've always felt like an outsider when it came to your blackness. We all know you felt like you couldn't fit in. We all know you had the issues with your daddy not being here, as this white Jewish lady took care of you and your nappy headed ass. We all know this. Funny how it all works out. A lot of projecting. You said Kendrick doesn't move unless if Taylor Swift is about to drop. You literally halted your entire album in the month of October because Tay Tay stepped outside. You can't even move right now because Tay Tay owns the month of October. Iceman has been put on chill because you can't drop right now. Ain't that crazy how everything you said about Kendrick is really your life? That's so weird. Raven, nowadays people just say that phrases and have no idea what they mean. Yeah. A spoiled millionaire is being buck broken. That's what they claiming. This is my first time hearing the term buck breaking. What the fuck? Danny, I suggest you, cousin, go do a little bit more research. It's an unfortunate situation that was put on our people during slavery. Definitely go do some research on that. They don't know if they want to use racial slurs or accuse Kendrick of being the Antichrist. Listen, Kendrick is everything but a child of God, according to them. Because I saw a chat of them talking, saying, Owls, we're going to get through this. They're acting like that dude passed. It is so crazy. Like they're in those spaces giving each other pep talks, saying it's gonna be okay. We're gonna get through this. Y'all are not a part of this. Why are y'all telling each other this? Like y'all need to go outside and touch grass. Like for real. Seriously. And then I see that they're bringing up a Lori Johnson or a Lori. Is her last name Johnson? But they're bringing up a Lori, her passing, God bless her soul, trying to use that as a narrative. Just disrespectful and disgusting. They're saying Drake is being buck broken. His fans, they have this weird hive mind where they will go to the strangest lengths. Like the other day, we were seeing the tweets of them saying that Drake has every opportunity or every reason to now unalive Kendrick. Like, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that serious to where you want him to unalive somebody. Like, I don't understand why they keep pretending like this man is a victim. Like, he wanted to battle Kendrick. He taunted Kendrick. He told Kendrick to come outside and dance. He wanted to tango. Kendrick told him, don't bring up my wife. Don't bring up my kids. Don't bring up my family. He warned him twice, and he still did it. And this is your results. He also accused Kendrick Lamar of beating his wife. He accused Kendrick's wife of beating Kendrick. So not only did you lie on Kendrick, you also lied on Whitney. You called that girl a whore. Said she don't know who her baby father is. Said she was being tugged back and forth between Kendrick and Dave Free. He said all those things. So again, he can be able to say these things, but nobody can respond back to him. Like I sometimes I want to ask them, but it's not worth it. Like I will never engage with Drake fans ever. I will never engage with them. But sometimes I want to ask them, like, why do you think the allegations or the things that Kendrick said stuck to Drake? Why do you think it followed him? And why do you think the allegations that Drake said about Kendrick outside of y'all didn't stick? Why do you think that is? The allegations stuck because he already had a history. He tried to get in front of that history in the Taylor Made song that ended up being the nail in the coffin for his case to be dismissed. Like, come on. That motherfucker is not a victim. He participated. He picked the wrong person to play with. And now he just got to live with that shit. They said, What's the Dirt was crying. Good. That bitch should cry. I've never seen somebody throw a decent brand away the way What's the Dirt threw his brand away. Never seen it before in my life. Y'all know this motherfucker used to come in my streams, and y'all used to say, "Moni, don't trust that. Don't trust him. He a snake." Y'all had the scope on that nigga from the jump. Y'all knew he was a terrible person from the jump. Y'all would be in the chat like, "Moni, do not trust him. Do not talk to him. He's a snake. He's weird." Y'all said that out the gate. And y'all were right. Y'all were 100% right. I was giving this man the benefit of the doubt. I was trying to hear what he had to say. His previous videos, his previous uploads, he was fair. He was down the middle. He said both sides in his the Taylor Made video, the push-up video, the Euphoria video, the 616 LA video. Up until that point, he was neutral and down the fucking middle. And then when that 616 in LA video dropped and Drake fans dragged him for filth, this motherfucker got PTSD, and he tried to prove to them that he was a Drake fan and that he was just doing his job, to the point that he went out and bought OVO merch. And then he would get on Twitter and start posting clips out of context with the wrong information. And Kendrick fans, rightfully so, put him in his place. And ever since then, he's been crying. But truth be told is, he just had his mask off moment and showed who the fuck he is. I'm tired of him blaming it on being bipolar. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. Nobody gives a fuck. Get off the internet if that's the case. He's been going around, "Oh, Kendrick is cooked. His reputation is going to be ruined." Now look at you, you stupid bitch. Look at you. You look fucking stupid. You ruined a good brand for Drake, who doesn't give a fuck about you. More of those tears. We need more of them. We need more of them. Fucking dork. What's the Dirt is a grifter with a goofy accent and a speech impediment. You can't trust a man like that. Listen, I try to go into things and give people the benefit of the doubt, but that was stupid on my part. Because I'm pretty good at usually weeding people out, but that motherfucker duped me. We gave him the benefit of the doubt when we shouldn't doubted his benefits. Of Facts, Fury B Productions. Tweezel, you tried to give him a chance, but Moni, he was exactly what he was before that tweet, calling Kendrick a liar. You ain't wrong, Tweezel. I try to be fair. Y'all know I try to be fair. I like to stick to the facts. Like to stick to what people present, but I didn't see everything. I didn't see what y'all saw. But I'm glad y'all saw it. because we got it documented. We got it documented on the channel. Every single interaction. This motherfucker want to come in here and tell me something. Oh, I spoke to my sister, or I spoke to my brother. He told me I was out of line for saying this, and I was saying that. I'm gonna do better, just to get online and do worse. Then you disrespected the company man for no reason. You felt so comfortable as a white man, as a Canadian. You felt comfortable that you could tell a black man, I could tell you don't say the word nigga. Who the fuck do you think you are, bitch? You are crazy. You are out of your fucking mind. Those meds that you take are not working. That you think you could disrespect a black man and tell him, I can tell you don't say the N-word? You need to be slapped. And then you counted the N-word 38 times. Crazy. Crazy. He wanted to be that white guy. I'm that guy. What a weirdo. What a weirdo. Sometimes you gotta say fuck the facts and it's a listen. Y'all knew. I'm gonna give y'all tens and say it. I was wrong and y'all were right. I respect how Kendrick ain't forgiven. J. Cole probably still trying to reach and get Kendrick on the phone. Listen, that's another. I agree. That's one thing I do respect about Kendrick is that if you try him, if you really, really cross the line, especially publicly, because people could just assume, like the Jodeci freestyle shit went under people's radar. Like some people knew, some people didn't. And plus, it wasn't like their interaction about it wasn't really made public, right? So you can probably like get over that, talk about it, cash it out. But that song, 7-Minute Drill, and then you apologize, and then you release Port Antonio, where you're literally bigging up Drake, giving him a pep talk, saying he's a legend to get back to what he used to do. And then in the same breath, mention bots that they're accusing Kendrick of. You thought you was going to get that off? You thought Kendrick and his fans wouldn't feel a way about that? Like it literally felt like you were isolating Kendrick. That's what it felt like. And you thought his fans wasn't going to say nothing? And that's one thing, like I said, I love about Kendrick is that when you cross that line, especially publicly, you are dead to him. Drake want to be popping up at the Mr. Morale tour, following Kendrick around. Kendrick didn't even acknowledge that nigga. Why the fuck are you here? We ain't got shit to talk about. You want to send me a feature request and we've been throwing blows at each other for the last 10 years? Oh, you like to diss people. That's what you like to do. You like to diss people and then be cool with them. You like to fight people and then be cool with them. That's not me. Don't send me no fucking feature requests. Why the fuck would you think I would be on a song with you? This isn't benefiting me. This is benefiting you. These motherfuckers is crazy. As he should. Read him for filth. Yeah, called the man Carlton. And then of course got on the internet talking something. Yeah, I spoke to my black friend from Philly. That's how I knew he was lying, because why of all places is this friend from Philly? Like that guy is crazy, y'all. Crazy. That was the final straw. We will protect the company man at all costs. That bitch, I can't believe him. He tried to comfort the company man, and then like a couple months later, he tried to comfort me on Twitter, but had me blocked as if I wouldn't see it. Some she likes to disrespect people and talk about people. I don't disrespect nobody who doesn't insult me or anything like that. That's not what I do. One thing about me is I mind my fucking business when it comes to other content creators specifically. Like, I don't get into people's shit. I don't even subscribe to a lot of content creators. Like, I'm subscribed to the company man. I'm subscribed to Curtis King. Like, I watch their videos here and there, and I'll be in their chats. But the only page that I'm really subscribed to is We Are Deciphered, and I chill in their comment section. Like, I can sit in there and watch a whole stream and interact with the comment section. Everybody else, I mind my fucking business. I say what's up, I say hi, like that. But I don't go around talking about other content creators. The only time I clap back is when you come for me. Because there's no reason for you to come for me. Because one, I don't talk about people. That's not what I do. Because I don't want nobody fucking talking about me. But if you try me, bitch, I will defend myself. I will speak up for myself. So for you to get on Twitter and lie and say that I talk about people because I called you out for your bullshit, bitch, you got me fucked up. Especially knowing I know where it hurts you. How dare you try me, bitch, and think I ain't gonna return the favor? You opened up your platform that's full of Drake fans who you know hate me. You opened up an opportunity for them to get their shit off about me because they can't talk to me because I don't fucking talk to them. They know I won't respond to them. They literally be in their discourse like, oh, she's not going to respond. I try to get her to respond, but she's not going to respond. Because for what? Why do I need to talk to you fucking weirdos? This is getting me nowhere. Me talking and having a back and forth and explaining myself to y'all. Why would I explain myself to a bunch of fucking weirdos? So for you to do that, and then try to delete it and say, oh, I didn't want people to come for her. You knew that they were going to come for me. You knew that. And so if you want to play that game, bitch, I'm going to take it to hell. I'm going to take it to hell. And then you're going to be crying, talking about I feel triggered. I don't give a fuck. Jump, bitch. Jump. I want you to jump. I want you to jump. Because don't play with me like that. I've never disrespected you. MONIE was the only content creator who gave you the benefit of the doubt. And you're going to try to play me, of all people, who had your back and who tried to hear you out? You're going to play with me, bitch? Oh, it's over after that. It's over after that. I had your fucking back when everybody tried to nail you to the cross, bitch. And you're going to say, oh, I disrespect people? Okay, let's play the game then. Since we're going to go there. He got too comfortable. That invite shit to the picnic got revoked quickly. Matt's still trying to pull up to the festivities. Listen, first of all, I might have tried to hear him out, but I never invited somebody to no white person at that to no invisible cookout. Ain't no fucking cookout, bitch. I will flip this fucking table. Ain't nobody eating no hot dogs. And y'all know I clearly like to eat. So it ain't no hot dogs, ain't no hamburgers over here when it comes to inviting white people to the cookout. But yes, he got very fucking comfortable. Too comfortable. Too fucking comfortable. You can tell people who ain't never been punched in the mouth before. He definitely haven't. He definitely haven't. Can we take a moment to acknowledge that bitch ass AK was right about one thing, Fantano. AK was being a bitch when he did it, but Fantano went right back to the same ish with Ninja by Young Thug. I have no idea what happened with Fantano in academics, but I could just imagine. Y'all seen my interaction with Fantano on Culture United. I don't think I'm his cup of tea, but that's okay, because I'm gonna tell you the truth, motherfucker. Every single time. You're not gonna get on here and walk on your little treadmill and bullshit me to death. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say, period. At the end of the day, But I don't know what happened between AK and Fantano, and I could just imagine the shit that he said probably about Ninja by Young Thug. We gotta stop inviting just anybody to the cookout. Listen, ain't no cookout. The cookout is canceled. Hey, Miss Townsend, what's going on? When Curtis King, what's the dirt went out of Curtis was ready for all the smoke, as he should be, because people be trying it. There was no need for Fantano to read every N-word in Thugs Ninja. He did that? I had no idea he did that. Like I said, I don't be watching other content creators really, because one, I don't want to have the same point of views. Like I know sometimes we all have the same point of view because it's just, a common sense point of view, but I try not to watch other people's content. And plus Fantano is not somebody I would want to watch anyway for an album review. I know that's what he does, but when I'm listening to an album, again, I go watch We Are Deciphered. They are the best people to do album reactions to me on YouTube. We Are Deciphered and Vibe Villa are my two go-tos when it comes to doing album reactions. I don't watch anybody else's but those two when it comes to album reactions. I don't want to hear from Fantano. Especially not when it comes to Black artists. I'm sorry, I'm not being racist, but it's just what it is. I want to hear from people that live the same experiences as me. It just is what it is. And fuck academics. You can tell when people have been talking about you behind your back. Cole and Drake been going in on him. What we witnessed was just Cole mask clip. I 100% feel that, Ms. Bynum. I definitely believe that they have a little group chat where they were talking shit about Kendrick. I 100% believe that they talk about Kendrick and they share their displeasures about Kendrick to each other. That literally would not shock me if that's true, because I believe it. I definitely believe that. I believe the motherfuckers do not like Kendrick at all, because Kendrick has something that each of them don't have. When you think about it, like Drake has the commercial success, right? He has the commercial not sex. I'm talking about sex. I'm feeling like Absa last night on We Are Decipher channel. Yeah, so Drake has the commercial success. But he's not regarded as a black mama is crazy. But Drake has the commercial success, but he's not regarded as this lyricist that people go to. He's not thought-provoking, he's not deep, right? But whereas Kendrick has the commercial success and he's thought-provoking and lyrical, where people respect his pen. Drake envies that. Drake doesn't understand why people pivot to Kendrick for that. He thinks he's better in all aspects, and in reality, deep down in the back of his mind, he knows he's not. And then there's J. Cole, who has the pen, so to speak, but he doesn't have the commercial success as a Kendrick or a Drake. So then you have Kendrick, who was in the middle, and he has both things that both of them want. I know they hate this little motherfucker. I know they can't stand it. I know these two biracials be in those chats talking about tuna fish bagels and how they can't stand the little black motherfucker from Compton. I just know it. I just know they be bonding over their dislike of this nigga. Like, it makes all the sense in the world. Hold on. I don't like to disrespect people. I like to disrespect you, motherfucker. There's a there's a difference. 100%. That was the final straw from me. Nobody disrespected Moni. Yeah, Kwani be ready to crash out. Every single time he be ready to crash out. I be like, just ignore it. Don't worry about it. He be like, hell no. Shout out to Twin, because he don't play. Evil communication corrupts good manners. Negative conversation influences character and behavior. Them dudes knew what they were doing. 100%. 100%. We were talking about what's the dirt bag. Have you ever walked your enemy down with a poker face? I ain't gonna lie, us Dot fans put belt to ass to every motherfucker who speak lies and dumb shit online about Dot in our culture. 100%. And I don't like the fact that people try to like both sides it when it comes to Kendrick fans and Drake fans, because all Kendrick fans do is defend Kendrick. Maybe there's a sector of the internet that I have not come across yet, but the majority of the people that I see on the timeline or in the comment section, when when they're going at people, it's because they're defending Kendrick against some bullshit, against some BS narrative. You have Drake fans who get on the internet talking about he's being butt broken. Like, that's the type of shit that they're on. They're making YouTube videos on the death of Alori. Like, who does that? Like, no, it's not both sides are not on the same playing field. Drake fans are extreme. Like, they're crazy. They harass women. They pretend to be women. Why does Drake have so many male fans who hide behind women avatars? Like, that is so strange to me. Like, I've seen at least 10 different instances where Twitter profiles they appear to be women, but if you get in the spaces, you hear men talking. That shit is so weird. Fuck him. He deserved it. I had no idea Fantano was online saying the N-word. I had no idea. Deleted Cook What's the Dirt like never before. I believe that was his last breath online. Curtis King knocked him out, deleted, smoked him. Deleting gonna pack somebody out by any means necessary. Miss Coffee, Kendrick has the sexy over both of them. Now you sexy. You cannot tell Kendrick he not a sex symbol these days. The way these women, especially on TikTok, oh my God, the Discord be funny too. Drake raps like he's still in high school. Everything is I'm taking your girlfriend. Yeah, he has no maturity or range in his discography. It's always the same shit. It's always the same shit. Drake is as deep as a cap full of water. Not deep at all. He's crazy. Yeah, like, why are you feeding this child tuna fish bagels? Mickey Perry, why we gotta throw the biracial in there? Not all of us are soft. If you took offense to that, that's your business. That has nothing to do with me. I'm talking about two people. I'm talking about J. Cole and Drake. You making that about you is personal, because I wasn't talking about you. I don't even know who you are. So don't make it about you because it's not about you. I'm talking about Drake and Jermaine Cole. At least we know Kendrick didn't let Nas. Nas loves Kendrick. Nas makes it known every time that he can that none of y'all can fuck with Kendrick. Kendrick is better than all of y'all. Kendrick is better than all of y'all. Nas is going to tell you every single time. You and Koala are going to make me go try tuna fish bagel. Why was Drake pouting over? His day was ruined because his mother did not bring him back that bagel. His entire day was ruined. And shout out to Koala. He's hilarious. Tuna fish bagel, the way that bagel had koala tea. So bothered. Like, you couldn't just get regular bread. I like tuna fish. I don't know. Do y'all like tuna fish? I like tuna fish. I like tuna fish. Tuna melt. I'll fuck a tuna melt up. Or tuna with, lettuce, tomato, side of fries, or a side of chips. That's a good little sandwich. But putting it on a bagel, why? Why a bagel? Like you couldn't just stick with cream cheese or something? I don't know. Not crash out game. Which is why I hate when they call mixed people light skinned. They're mixed. Yeah. And shout out to my mixed cousins. I ain't got no beef with y'all, so don't try to beef with me. I fuck with y'all. I love y'all. I'm only talking about Jermaine and Drake bitch asses. That's it. Do not take offense to that because I am not trying to be offensive. Hey, thank you. Yes, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, I got my little merch. My first shirt. I have this one and I have another one in white with the logo for my intro. Hold on, let me see if I can play it. It's this logo.
Hey cousin, who you chilling with?
I'm chilling with.
That's the logo in my white one. So I would appreciate if y'all buy a shirt. I think the shirts go up to 3X. Shout out to my big people. But yeah, thank you. Thank you in advance if you do buy a shirt. I would appreciate it. Where am I at? I love a good tuna bagel. Kayla, you would eat a tuna bagel. You would. Because you like trying different shit. I personally would not eat a tuna bagel. I've had turkey on a bagel and cheese on a bagel, like a ham, egg, and turkey. When I think of a bagel, I think of a breakfast sandwich. Tuna is not breakfast to me. I can't get with that. Like, just give me regular bread. Hey, no caller. Better late than never. Shout out to you for pulling up, cousin. Just a smear. Not my dude Cole. Chose the wrong side and changed his trajectory voluntarily. Went outside. I just wanted to see J. Cole tussle. Like I said, leading up to all of this, he's been talking about, how he'll smoke this person, he'll smoke that person. Prove it, bro. Prove it. You had the perfect opportunity to prove it, and you folded under pressure. Tuna fish salad is a good source of protein. Why? Tuna fish catching strays. Ain't no tuna fish slander. I love tuna fish. Just not on a bagel. and just a smear. No. Mm-mm. That being said, can I just get a smear? That's my beef with it. Like, if you're gonna go all out, go all out. Okay? Don't play with the bagel. What we doing? But Drake, shout out to Fit. But Drake said trying to free the slaves is wrong. Just keep everyone dancing. Yeah. Don't educate them. Don't empower them. Don't tell them that they're strong, that they should have community, that they should fight for their rights. Just get them to shake ass and smoke hookah. Crazy. That's why I don't do Twitter. I love Twitter. I fucking love Twitter. Before the beef, after the beef, I love Twitter because it's a good source of communication. They do have the options because most of the stuff I don't even see it. The only stuff that I see is my followers. I have it to where I only communicate with my followers. Here and there, a comment might seep through the quotes, but for the majority, if it's not my cousins that I follow and that I interact with, I don't see it. But then sometimes Kwani will come in the Discord and he'll tell me some shit that somebody said because he's going off on a ass. But for the majority, I don't see the shit. And I like it that way because I don't need other unnecessary opinions. I don't give a fuck about y'all opinions. I only care about my cousin's opinions. And those are the people that I follow and the people that, of course, on my YouTube. Like, I don't give a fuck about nobody else and with how they feel and what they think. I have so many tweets that go viral, it's ridiculous. Once a tweet hits like 100 likes or something, I mute it and it's like it never happened. Twitter is a good place, but you just gotta use it for the right reasons and block out all of the stupidity. But I don't blame people who don't have Twitter. Keep your peace of mind. Keep it. Don't if you don't have Twitter right now, never get it. It's not worth getting. It is not worth getting. Hey, Latrice, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Shout out to Latrice for purchasing a shirt. Thank you so much. He's handsome. Let me make sure my husband ain't here. He's fine. Yeah, Kendrick has been taking care of himself lately. And his true beauty, handsomeness has been coming out. It's been like that since 2017, really. Like, before he was just, attractive, right? Now you can't tell that motherfucker nothing. You can't tell him nothing. This is why I said Nicki, Lil Wayne, and Drake music had never grown up. They're still rapping like they 23. 100%, Broderick. There's no growth. There's no range. Like, I'm pretty sure y'all are going through real life shit. I ain't saying you got to put all of your life into your music, but show some growth. Show some development. Show that you've been through some shit. Why are you still at 40 years old, still rapping like you're 23, like Broderick said? Fans act like he the second coming of Christ. Why does that offend you? How people feel about Kendrick? As long as their feelings is not stepping on another artist or another person, you shouldn't care how they prop Kendrick up. That shouldn't bother you. He's not the second coming of Christ. He's Kendrick Lamar. But if other people hold him in a high regard, that should not bother you. That should not ruffle your feathers. That tells me there's something wrong with your spirit. That's something that tells me you're a jealous person. Because I'm pretty sure if they were treating someone that you like the second coming of Christ, you wouldn't feel any way about it. People got to learn to mind their fucking business. If only he got that bagel, maybe everything would have ended different. A Fury B, biracials have no middle ground. They're either damn near a Confederate or a Black Panther, no in between. Listen, they're either all the way over there or they all the way over there. Listen. Fit, y'all saying J. Cole fools people with the more introverted persona and Rasta aesthetic. Yeah, it's them locks that's fooling people. His mother brought back a damn grape sandwich. I would be mad. Oh my God. See? His daddy should have been in his life. His daddy should have been in his life. The most pro-Black people always light skin with red hair. That's that white people shit. A croissant, I can understand. Yeah, you can get off of a croissant and some tuna. I personally just like sourdough bread or white bread, but I've seen people get off croissants. Croissants are more soft and pillowy. A bagel is too thick. Ew, that's disgusting. Wait, y'all never had a bagel sandwich? Also, they Jewish, so of course it's a bagel. I'm not playing with Kayla. I'm really not. Mods ban. Did y'all ban him? I've had the one with salmon on a bagel that slaps. Tuna though, I don't know. I've heard that's good. I haven't tried that though. You tuna fish bagels, bagel eating bitch. All my kids and grandchildren are mixed, and I didn't take offense. Exactly, because you know better. Them kids know better. I don't know why cousin thought I was talking about him. I was not talking about you, cousin. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's like if we talk about colorism, light complexions shouldn't get upset. Only hit dogs will holler. Some folks do that when racism is brought up. If you ain't racist, why you get mad? Exactly. And I wasn't even saying it from a racist standpoint. So I don't know. I'm not here to collar nobody's fucking feelings at the end of the day. I'm just not. What did the tuna just fall out the bagel? Right through the middle of the hole. Right through. I love that podcast been on this stream the whole time next to MONIE. You know what? Let's put Pac back. Because I done took him off. Hold on. Let's put Pac back. Yeah. Shout out to Pac. Let's get him another steal. There we go. That's a cute picture of Pac. In NYC, everything comes on a bagel at some point. That is true. That is very true. Shit, you might get some oxtails on a fucking bagel in New York. They will put anything on a fucking bagel. I've only had strawberry cream cheese on a bagel. I never had that before. Chicken salad on a croissant. See, y'all making me hungry. I gotta skip these comments. Hold on. Y'all ass is making me hungry. At Nas 50th, he pushed everyone out the way to find Kendrick. He don't play about. I'm telling y'all, between Jay-Z and Nas, they gonna beef again because they both fighting for custody of Kendrick. Between Jay-Z and Nas, them two are gonna beef again because who is gonna get custody of Kendrick Lamar at this point? Neither one of them play about Kendrick, and that's just so funny to me. And then imagine that two New York rappers go out of their way to prop Kendrick up. Meanwhile, the West Coast rappers are being fucking weirdos. We got fucking Snoop Dogg laughing about being a part of AI that's disrespecting Tupac. And then you have Ice Cube being a fucking weirdo talking about, oh, I used to be Kendrick. Don't nobody give a fuck what you used to do. You had your time. Move out the fucking way. Get out the way. Shout out to the cousin, that girl Shine for the $9.99 donation. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Moni, yes, Kendrick is masculine energy and J. Cole is the cowardly lion. I'm just saying, you ain't wrong, cousin. I agree 100%. You are not wrong. Thank God I do got Twitter because I'll be bullying dumbass Drake fans all day. See, you one of the cousins who like to get in the field and I'll be arguing with them all day. Because it's some cousin, Tweezo, one of them cousins too. He love putting the OVO in their place. He will put them in their place all fucking day, yo. And it's so damn funny because they can't do nothing with him. They really can't do nothing with his ass. They be upset. He be cooking them. Kwani too. Kayla just be telling them they ass is embarrassing. DM ever the most handsome Kendrick. Yes, he was very and when I call a man pretty, it's not to be, I don't know, like disrespectful shit. But Kendrick was very pretty during that era. Like he would wear his hair in the single twist. Very pretty. Like his mug was pretty. And not in no like feminine kind of way. You can look at a man and say, oh, he's fucking pretty. He's handsome. Yeah. The way those jeans was fitting at the Super Bowl should be illegal. Y'all play too much. Sorry, Whitney. They don't mean no harm. We know you done been through enough, sister. We know you done you've been through a lot to get him to be the man that he is today. We just admiring him from afar. He been cutting up on tour, smiling and winking at the camera and fans, squinting them little eyes. He knows what he's doing. They truly are old niggas in the clubs. That's a fact. That's a fact. As long as he ain't gotta die for rap sins, we good. We good. Okay? I pray to Kendrick every Don't let Drake fans see this shit. They gonna fucking fall out. They're gonna fall out. How dare you think highly of Kendrick? How dare you think he's the second coming of Christ? How dare you say he's a savior? First of all, Kendrick told us he's not a savior, so stop lying. I pray to Kendrick every morning. It's crazy. They're projecting their OVO MAGA. Yes, they are. They are. Only they can support their favorite artists. When we do it, he's the second coming of Christ and can't do no wrong. Just shut the fuck up with all that crying. Like, mind your business. Kendrick is baby Jesus in the Oh my God. Man, even Killmonger wouldn't like Drake. I'm telling you. And I know Pac wouldn't like this nigga. Pac would not like anything about Drake. Wouldn't like him at all. I have never met a kinfolk that sees Kendrick as a savior. We just enjoy what he presents us. Exactly. Exactly. Like, why can't we just appreciate his music? Why can't we just appreciate how his music makes us feel? Why can't we appreciate how we relate and see ourselves in his music? Why does it have to be he's the second coming of Christ? Why does it have to be that? I'm pretty sure there are some kinfolk who don't even believe in Christ, or they follow a different religion, but they're fans of Kendrick. Like, y'all are just weird. Y'all are just weird. And y'all are offended. Y'all are insecure. And y'all are jealous because people hold someone in a high regard. Like, shut the fuck up. Go play in traffic. They hate the man that Kendrick is. And that's why they spread lies about him. They hate to see black men be good spirited. It's crazy. I haven't had salmon on a bagel. I just felt like I don't. Tuna bagels is psychotic. I'm telling you, but don't let Kayla know that, because she probably eating a tuna fish bagel right now. Cowardly lion. I was raised by a literal Whitley. We always had the whole spectrum of black in the family. Facts. I got so many cousins from all shades, all walks of life. Like, we fuck with everybody. We don't fuck with you motherfuckers who are weird, who have identity crisis. That's who we don't fuck with. And then you try to project that shit onto us because you're insecure. That's who we don't fuck with. Untoasted. That's the thing as well too, Demi. Is this tuna fish bagel just raw? Is it raw or is it toasted? And if you toast it, do you put a little butter on it before you add the tuna? Like, all of that means something. All of that matters. Because if you just raw dogging the bagel, you're literally a psycho. You're literally a psycho. Rest in peace, Pac, 100%. Hey, Layla. I'm late, but it's nice to see your face again. Hey, cousin. Glad to have you here. When you have a chance, rewind it back. We're just chatting right now, but we had a whole conversation at the beginning of the stream. But appreciate you stopping by. Beyonce loves Kendrick too. Oh yeah, she don't play about Kendrick either. Drake seems like he'd eat a bagel without cutting it. Just biting into the bagel, no cut, is crazy. That's crazy. The game falling apart, talking about he was an influence. Get the fuck out of here. Red Rose, White Steelers, whatever the fuck he be saying. The game is a weirdo too. I hope he paid that lady her money. People who really love their craft and take it seriously love Kendrick. They know he respects hip hop as an art form. Exactly. Anybody who don't like Kendrick, is something wrong with them spiritually. Because what's there not to like about Kendrick? Like, what does he do that makes you not like him? He's not outside. He's not in the club just doing bullshit. He's not on the internet talking about people. He's barely seen. So what is it about Kendrick that you don't like? I can understand you saying, okay, you just don't like the music. I don't get it, but because, like, what's not to like about the music? But okay, you don't like his music. Other than that, what bothers you about Kendrick? Because we don't see him. He doesn't talk to us. He just gives us music, goes on tour, and then goes about his fucking business and raises his kids and be with his wife. So how do you not like him? I don't get it. I don't know. Yeah. Smutted himself out for concert tickets to just hear karaoke. Okay. I guess. Bagel with cream cheese and baking sounds good too. That's a new one. I think I would try that. Kendrick got a little firm peach. Oh my God. That's from that boxing. In the loyalty video, he made Rihanna look average. He was gorgeous. I'm an OVO killer. They want me dead on Twitter. They do. They really do. They really do. They be so mad. It's so funny. It's so fucking funny. That's what I feel like. See, I told y'all. Owl looking at this. I'm not talking about the OGs he be with. I know they are proud. Oh, for sure. Glasses and Malone be beaming. Every chance he get to talk about Kendrick, he be beaming. Them other niggas, weirdos. Weird as fuck. Even Jason Martin had to put, I think, what was that, DJ Quick? I think it was. They were on Drink Champs and Nori was asking him Drake or Kendrick, and he was hesitating because he was like, oh, I don't know if I might need a song from Drake in the future. That's the type of person that y'all are. Like, there's no camaraderie. Like, nigga, it's supposed to be West West, and if it's not West West, get the fuck off the curb. Get out the street and stand on a sidewalk. Jason Martin was like, nigga, what are you hesitating for? Kendrick all day. And that's what it be at the end of the day. These motherfuckers be thinking Drake could give them a hit record, and he can't even give himself a hit. So they holding off on a possible opportunity to get a song with him. People like that you have to keep away from you because they be snakes and they will get you hurt. Shout out to the cousin BKNYFL305. Shout out to you, cousin. Thank you so much for the support. Speaking to the manager, when they say there's no vaccines, I remember you was conflicted. Jesus Christ. Jesus Kendrick Christ. Yes, if you haven't smashed the like button already, please smash the like button. I would really appreciate it because it helps me get back in the algorithm. Again, I said it earlier, but I don't know what's been going on lately. My videos have been being suppressed. Somebody gave me the suggestion that I might, because I haven't been in my videos and YouTube is cracking down on AI. So they might think I'm AI, but it's obvious I'm not fucking AI, but whatever. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it because we're still trying to get to 30K. We're almost there. We're almost there. Down to the accent, Whitley. Miss your mama. Shout out to moms. It gotta be raw. Drake's a weird person. For real. Drake sucks the tuna out the bagel. That's disgusting, Frank. I did not want to read that. That's disgusting. Wait a minute. I eat a bagel without cutting it in half. The fuck y'all trying to say? First of all, Kwani, you eat a bunch of shit that you ain't supposed to be eating. First of all, this motherfucker be eating gel meals like he been in the prison, like he been in prison all his life. I don't understand the food that Kwani decides to eat when he can eat like a regular. You know what Kwani eat like? Kwani eats like at the end of every Sunday, where you take all of your leftovers and you put them all in one big pot and you put dog food in a bowl and then you dump all of the food that you ate during the week into the dog food bowl. That's how Kwani eats. And it pisses me off because he doesn't have to eat like that. But he chooses to eat like that. It's crazy. He always making some weird ass fucking concoction. And he's asking me, Kayla, Demi, and Kristen if we want to eat that. No, we don't want to eat that shit. Okay? We do not want to eat that. Like, why are you putting ramen in a plastic bag? Nigga, you are not locked up. You are not a slave. He put in fucking noodles in a bag instead of putting it in a bowl. The most reasonable thing Kwani has made in the last couple days is he made homemade cinnamon toast crunch. That's the only reasonable thing that he's made as of late. I don't know what the fuck Kwani be having going on, but he scares me sometimes. Hey, Kaylani, what's going on, cousin? Kwani be wilding out. I don't get it. Drake fans probably poured milk into their bowl first and then add the cinnamon. I'm not having a tuna bagel right now, but now I want one. Y'all are crazy. That real masculine energy versus the performative masculine energy, it's intimidating. I'm telling you, a lot of people do not like how Kendrick carries himself. They are intimidated by him. But women, they love it. Women are attracted to it. People really be bothered that he's not on the internet. That is so crazy. Like Young Thug. Young Thug was really upset. Young Thug said, "Nigga, why you got an Instagram if you ain't gonna post on it? You ain't gonna bless nobody. Nobody. You ain't gonna bless nobody. Whoop de fucking do, Thug." Oh my God. I can't. Jay, shout out to Jay. I think Cole fans treat him like a savior more than Kendrick do. With Kendrick, if you point out the grimy things he does without them saying we're wrong for calling it out, yeah, it's weird. J. Cole fans want us to like him. Kendrick fans, they're like, oh, you don't like him? Okay, cool. Now what? It's when you get to disrespecting him and disrespecting his art is where they have a problem with it. J. Cole fans, you say you don't like him? Why you don't like him? Why you don't like him? Like, relax. We don't have to like him. We do not have to like that man. Where the hell did Daylight go? I don't know. Wherever he is at, he should stay there because he ruined the Joey Badass battle. I'm willing to die on that hill. He ruined the battle. He should have let Rayvon handle it. I'm standing on that hill. I don't care if I have to stand on it by myself. He ruined the battle. Wherever he at, he needs to stay there, or he needs to be battling Loaded Lux or something. I don't know. Tech 9 speaks well of Kendrick too. All of the better rappers took Drake's loss as a win. A lot of them defended him, but it's the ones who he had ties to. A lot of them that he allegedly were writing for him. Shout out to the cousin BKNYFL305 again for the $4.99 donation. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. When I see Kendrick's tour doing mosh pits, I always wonder how the other side of hip hop feels seeing this side of hip hop doing stadium tours. Jealous. That's how they probably feel. Because they know it will probably never be them. I'm pretty sure we're gonna probably see some people try to attempt it, but they're gonna be brought back down to earth really fast. And the thing with the mosh pits is that it's organic. It's not him standing on stage and forcing them to mosh. They're doing it because they want to mosh. They're doing it because they fuck with family ties. Even though Kendrick is up there saying some shit we never even heard of before, they still moshing and saying the words word for word while Kendrick is talking about some other shit. because his music electrifies people, it gets people excited. They're moshing to Family Ties. They're moshing to All Right. I seen a video of somebody doing the fucking merengue to Reincarnate It. Why are you doing the fucking merengue to Reincarnate It? But that's how the beat makes them feel. Like, people are going to these concerts to actually have fun and dance and sing and turn up. He's not forcing them to do these things where you look at other people's concerts, they're being screamed at and told to move to that side, move to that side. And when the beat drops, y'all better fucking go crazy. Like, you should not have to tell your fans to do that. If it gets to that point, pack it up. Pack it up. You should not be forcing your fans to do something. You should not be forcing your fans to sing. People go to concerts to sing, and if they're not singing, it's because they don't like that shit. It's unfortunate those playlist songs they're not hitting in real life. And that's unfortunate. But most streamed. Those streams don't translate into real life. I know that jealousy hurts. Hold on, let me see if I can find. Let me see. First of all, who the fuck gave y'all what are these things called? Those flashes of light. What the fuck are those things called? I forgot what they're called. But why do y'all have those? If I was in one of those mosh pits and y'all pull those shits out, I would be screaming for my life. Flares, yes, Frank, flares. Where did y'all get these fucking flares from? Where did y'all get these from? Where did y'all get this from? Y'all are crazy. They in them bitches lighting them back to back and just turning up and having the time of their fucking lives. And I'm pretty sure that has a lot of people jealous because Kendrick is not supposed to be the person who gets the crowd lit like this. Apparently, he don't have music that you can play in the club. He doesn't have music that can get you to mosh. He doesn't have music that you can play in the car. They like to say that dumb shit. Everything that they say that Kendrick is not, he obviously is. He obviously is. The one y'all want to pretend to be, the one y'all want the world to think y'all are totally the opposite. And the nigga that y'all say is. And I just feel so bad for people who cannot understand what it is that they are witnessing. Like, a lot of us were young when Tupac died. I know at least for me, I was young when Tupac died. I was still a baby when Tupac passed away. So while I understand what his importance is, like, I've seen his music videos, I've watched his movies and all of that, I know what it is that he stood for. But a lot of us did not personally get to witness Tupac. None of us know if he really actually existed. We only see him through videos. I never personally got to see him in person. That's just like a lot of kids for like Michael Jackson or something. He's like a myth, a legend, a story that's being told. That's how it really is with me and Tupac. Like, I know he existed and I know what he stood for, but I never got to see him. And a lot of people regard him as the greatest ever. And I feel bad for people who decide they want to be on the wrong side of history, where we are literally witnessing the greatest rapper of all time. And I'm saying of all time. And y'all can't even enjoy being witnesses. Like people like to say with LeBron James when he was still coming up, we are all witnesses. We are fucking witnessing the greatest rapper of all time, and y'all can't even accept it. Y'all can't even understand and grasp what it is that we're seeing. We are watching a conscious rapper be able to be a pop star. You don't see that. You don't see that. They fucking putting him up in polls against white pop stars. Like, y'all not getting it. And this moment is gonna pass you by, and you're gonna realize when you look back at it, oh, I hated on this nigga. I hated everything about this nigga. Instead of enjoying what it is that he's doing organically. This man released GNX November of 2024, 12 songs. It is the best-selling rap album of 2025. It is the highest-selling rap album of 2025, and we've had so many albums be released this year. It's the 5th best-selling album in all genres in 2025. We are watching a rapper go to fucking Chile and Argentina and Mexico City, places where they don't even fucking speak English, and they're singing the songs word from word and jumping up and down. But the hate and the jealousy in your heart can't even help you grasp the fact of what it is that you're witnessing. And I feel sad for you. I feel sad for you. Like, you don't get no higher than this. Like, people have literally seen Tupac. People have seen Biggie. People have seen Nas. People have seen Jay-Z. But y'all have not seen this. Y'all have not seen this before. And y'all talk about, oh, we want rappers with substance. We want rappers that's saying something. We don't want rappers that's just talking about toting guns, popping off, thugging, bitches, money, hoes. Motherfucker. Do you see this shit? Do you fucking see it? Y'all not taking it serious. You cannot tell me you are a fan of hip hop. You cannot tell me you are a fan of fucking hip hop and you can't respect what it is that Kendrick Lamar at 38 years old, 15, 20 years in the fucking game, and he is still at the highest of the highs. You're losing out. You're losing out. Jay-Z has never done this. Has Jay-Z been on a stadium tour? Absolutely. His wife is fucking Beyonce Giselle, no, the second coming of fucking Michael Jackson. So he was able to go on them stadium tours, but not by himself. Kendrick Lamar is selling out stadiums night after night by himself. Yes, SZA was there. Shout out to Solana. But this last couple run shows he can do it by himself. He doesn't need Solana. Him bringing Solana along was because he's a family-oriented motherfucker. So he put his little sister on. He's about to put Schoolboy Q on. He's about to put Doechii on. But those people showed up to see Kendrick. I want y'all to understand. Y'all missing out being haters. Y'all are missing out being fucking haters. Like, what? Y'all are missing it. Y'all are missing out. All these fucking people. Oh, wait, hold on. My Zoom is way off. When it say, like, look at all these people. Who do you know is doing that back to back on several nights? You don't know nobody. Again, Jay-Z hasn't done that. Drake has not done that. J. Cole has not done that. Nas has not done that. Don't let being a hater make you miss out of being able to enjoy what Kendrick is doing for hip hop. Shout out to the cousin Groovy Tony for becoming a member and a part of the family. Shout out to the cousin. Also, shout out to Frank for the $2 donation. Pac polarized hip hop at 25 with no tours. Levels to the shit. Levels. The other day we were just in the chat talking about Brenda's Got a Baby. Was that today or yesterday? It was one of those days, but we were talking about Brenda's Got a Baby and how monumental that fucking song was. Pac did so much at such a young age. It's crazy. Like, he has so much more to do in life, and I'm pretty sure he could have been so much bigger than what he was. I know BSS Keem is proud. Baby Keem, come outside, nigga. We waiting for you, bro. We are waiting for you to come outside. Well, I think he's supposed to be joining some tour. Is it next year? So that means likely he's gonna have some new music. Hopefully, I hope he's not about to be on a festival stage performing the same old ass songs. Like, that just would not make sense at all. That would not make sense. That would be crazy of Baby Keem to do that. December. Okay. And shout out to the cousin Nash for the 5. Is that Canada? Shout out to Canada. Love your channel and your lives. Definitely want to see your channel evolve with your journalist criminology breakdowns, fire academic background. Thank you so much, cousin. I'm trying. You know, I just need y'all to support me on this journey, and we will get there together, because y'all be supporting me like no other. Even the haters support me because they keep showing up. I don't get why, but love y'all. Thank you so much for the donation. I'm trying to put these degrees to use. I ain't get these degrees for nothing. These motherfuckers keep calling me about payments. I better put this degree to use. Pac didn't even make his best album yet, which is crazy. Which is crazy to think, right? Keem be enjoying this royalties. I bet he do, because those royalties are stupid. I think Family Ties is the most streamed rap song on Spotify. They love talking about Drake being, the most Spotify this, the most Spotify that. Talk about Family Ties being the most streamed rap song on Spotify. Talk about that. Talk about Not Like Us being the second most streamed rap song on Spotify. Talk about that. Talk about Kendrick holding the record for the 2 most streamed rap songs on Spotify, since y'all want to talk about Spotify so fucking much. Talk about that. Crazy asses. Tweezo, Pac never headlined a tour. Pac did shows, but never anything close to a national tour of his own. He had shows canceled and went to prison in 94 and died before he was able to tour in 96. Pac lived a crazy life. And just to be 25 years old, That's crazy. Alexa, play "We Gonna Make It" by Jadakiss. Jadakiss is my
We
number
Gonna
three.
Make It and similar songs on Amazon Music. Good news. You're off the wait list. Alexa Plus is free during early access.
Alexa, I don't want you to really play it.
Okay, here's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
No, I didn't want to play that.
Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Before we begin, are you ready to start your free trial?
Alexa, stop. Thank you, girl. Oh my God, star. Family Ties is literally my "I'm going for a walk, loop this bitch" song. I'm telling you. Family Ties, get it going. I'm not gonna say her name because this bitch gonna come on again, and I'm not here for it. Okay. Oh, my bad, Kel. My bad. She was about to play some other shit that I didn't even ask for. I said Jadakiss. Facts. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of AI. This is crazy. That baby going, what you want to do? I'm telling you, because I didn't even say that. My alarm went off. You can't even say her name because she's gonna think you talking to her. That's crazy. AI uprising has begun. We witness it here. Listen, I'm about to pull her ass out the wall, the plug out the wall. I changed my voice to a British man, and it's weird. I still have to say. Oh my God. She related to Aubrey and Drake at this point. Why does Kendrick's stories get told by his friends and close circle? Prop like he died he died like Pop. Y'all ever peep that? What you mean, cousin? Explain that to me. I think I know what you mean, but explain it to me. You gotta call her "she who would not be named" for real, because she just bust through. I had tickets to see Tupac, Bone Thugs, and Keith Sweat. Pac died 2 weeks before. Damn, that's a crazy lineup. Did you get your money back? I'm curious. Did you get your money back? So did the show go on or not? Or did they just cancel the show completely? I'm curious. But that would have been a great concert. That would have been a fire concert. That's crazy. Hold on. Let me see. Oh wow, Diane Keaton passed away. Rest in peace to her. No, I went and they sold his merchandise. Oh, okay, so the concert still went on. Yeah, they said discussing films said Diane Keaton passed away at the age of 79. I don't know what for, but rest in peace to her. Should just be happening. Push it. Oh God. What the hell was going on? I heard there was an OVO Spaces last night where a bunch of guys were calling me gay for 20 minutes because an artist they've never met. Jeremy is an interesting fella. He's so interesting. I never know really what to think of Jeremy. Wait, what? Your browser has lost connection to your screen audio. Try sharing your screen again. Can y'all see my screen? Let me know if y'all can see my screen or not. Because it's saying it's disconnected. Kendrick friends and close circle folks talk about him like he died, like how Scarface or E40 tell their Pac stories. See, I've never noticed that. Well, then again, I really don't be listening to the asses like that, really. So I haven't never noticed that. I don't know. That's interesting. I do personally feel like Kendrick probably be keeping his distance from certain people. Um, for certain reasons, out of protection for himself and his family, especially. But I haven't peeped that. That's crazy. Drake disrespecting Tupac is very telling and on brand. Of course, he hates true icons of the sport, so he desperately craves to be a part of that. 100%. We got into that earlier in the stream, but I agree with you 100%, Frank. 100%. He doesn't know how to show um any type of respect. He's just a user. He's a user. I met Aaliyah a month before she passed at an album signing. I didn't buy the album, so she wasn't supposed to sign it. So she did it privately to the side, and I got to talk to her. More beautiful in real life. Oh, that's amazing. People always talk about her being very sweet, and kind. Thanks, y'all. I don't know why it's saying my. I guess my screen recording showing. I don't know. But like Kendrick will tell a story, like Kendrick friends will tell a story about Kendrick calling them last year, and it be as if Kendrick died, and they are telling a story about like how Pac stories get told. Oh, that's interesting. If you got any clips, definitely send it to me on Twitter. Um, I like to see it because I don't really be paying attention to their asses. Only time I see stuff from them is if like they show up on my for you page, like hit a J3. That motherfucker always on my for you page, and he's always into some shit. My high school was down the street from Aaliyah's. Aaliyah from Detroit, right? I think. Yeah, Kendrick keeps shit to himself unless he putting it in his music. Kendrick tried to protect his peace, and I'm an introvert myself, 100%. Because Kendrick is more private. Most rappers talk about themselves and their stories often, so people do instead. Yeah, I think the thing with a lot with Kendrick friends is like they like the fact that they're cool with Kendrick, so they want other people to know that they're cool with Kendrick, and they have these stories with Kendrick, even though they know like he probably wouldn't tell this shit, but they like to let people know that they're cool with Kendrick. Like they want to share like text messages and shit like that. I believe it's because Kendrick stays offline and his presence is rarely seen. We honestly only see Kendrick at shows, otherwise he's ducked off. Yeah, that's kind of like the the OVO girl who everybody seems to hate. She I think she was making TikToks asking like, "Oh, why don't we ever see Kendrick with his kids? We always see Drake with his son. We never see Kendrick. Bitch, we don't even see Kendrick. What the fuck are you talking about? Why the fuck will we see Kendrick kids and we don't even see Kendrick? You think Kendrick's kids would just be walking freely out in the street where there's a bunch of you weirdos around? No. They move around diligently. They move around with precision, so you weirdo motherfuckers can't see them. The only thing that we know or see of Kendrick's kids is one, what it is that he shared with us, or two, most recently, somebody who was a teacher at one of the schools that the kids go to, and they were in a yearbook, and somebody posted a picture of the yearbook, and we see Whitney, Enoch, and Kendrick and Uzi in the photo, which I think was like from a couple months ago when she just turned 5 years old. But other than that, like, y'all have to sneak pictures and steal pictures from their families to post them. Kendrick is not posting his kids online, so bitch, why would you see his kids? Why do you even want to see his kids? What is you seeing his kids gonna do for you? All you're gonna do is just tear the picture apart and come up with a brand new narrative that he's forcing his kids to take photos with him. You have already made up in your mind what you feel about Kendrick, what you think about Kendrick, and the narrative that you want to get off about Kendrick. You don't need to see his fucking kids. You don't even see him, bitch. So why are you asking to see his kids? Just shut the fuck up. Like, people are so weird. It's just so weird. Mac Wap telling the Day Free crashing out story with J Rock and Kendrick having to talk him down is hilarious. Yeah, they be having good stories. Mac Wap especially. Like, I've seen him tell a few stories. I think Mac Wap is actually gonna go on tour with them in December with Schoolboy Q, because he's Schoolboy Q's DJ. So who knows? We might get some vlogs or something. Cause he goes to work and then comes home. He don't know y'all niggas. They asses don't even like Kendrick. No, they just want something that they can spin. That's all it is. That's why they were begging for him to talk about the battle, so they can take his words and flip them on him. Listen to the music if you want to know how he feels about the battle. He said he'd do it again. He said he'd do every single thing again and not change a thing. That's what he said. If you want to know what he said about the battle, listen to his music. Y'all want him to talk about Drake in these interviews to fuel your bullshit narratives. One thing about Kendrick, he's not going to allow you to get a one up on him. He's just not. And you just gotta get over it. I saw Dot leaving the track early last month. It's like it's like seeing a fucking Pokemon at this point. I don't even think it was a teacher. I think it was one of those like student teachers where they help out in the classrooms for credits, and then they graduate, because the caption was like, now that I have graduated, this is this, and it was pictures of it was a yearbook photo, and it had pictures of Enoch, and then it had pictures of Uzi because they're in the same class, and then it had like sentences or something, I guess, like stuff that they liked, and then there's a picture of Whitney, Kendrick, and the kids, and it's like, why would you even post that? They ended up deleting it, but it was too late because someone had already stole it and put the shit on Twitter. I personally did not share it to Twitter. It was posted in our Discord, but that's it. Certain shit I don't leave out of the Discord. Like, y'all should not have posted that. And then you want to delete it after thousands of people already saw it. Just dumb. Why the owl be calling Jeremy gay when they be grown men? They say anything negative about anybody who's not sucking that nigga dick like they are. Jeremy is interesting though. I really don't know how I feel about Jeremy. We follow each other on Twitter, but I don't know how I feel about Jeremy. Sometimes I'm like, okay, cool. Then other times I'm like, what the fuck are you even talking about? Like when he was selling those broccoli shirts, and his friend was selling fake PG Lang hats. I'm like, what the fuck is this about? But I don't know. Bookmarks. Oh, somebody had posted this. Let's do this way. Somebody had posted this from 2009. Billboard magazine just named their 10 greatest rappers of all time. Biggie, Jay-Z, Eminem, Rakim, Nas, Andre 3000, Lauryn Hill, Ghostface Killer, Kendrick Lamar, Lil Wayne. So this was 2009. People like to act like, oh, Kendrick is just this Spotify rapper. Nobody liked him. Oh, his music ain't hitting. But in 2009, he was number 9 on the 10 greatest rappers of all time list. And then this is the list. Hold on, let me see if I can make this bigger. And then in 2023, this is the updated list. Is that 2009? Hold on, let me double check. I mean, where did I get 2009 from? 2015. I said 2009. I don't know where the fuck I got that from. 2015, he was number 9. 2015, he was number 9. In 2023, he's the number 2 greatest rapper of all time. So I don't understand why they act like, oh, this is just random. It's like, wasn't he still going by K Dot back then? So this is the list from 2023. He was number 2. So I don't understand why people are acting surprised. So if they had him at number 2 in 2023, and he's continuously accomplishing all the things that he's accomplished, why isn't he the greatest rapper of all time? Somebody got to answer that. Somebody got to explain this to me. Oh, wait, hold on. Wrong screen. So I don't understand what the problem is. Why is everybody upset all of a sudden? Why is Jay-Z number 1? Why is he not? Can you explain that? Jay-Z definitely could be number 1 on this list. He's definitely my 1A, 1B between him and Kendrick. I moved Kendrick to 1A. Jay-Z is 1B. It really is a silly question. Like, y'all gotta stop playing with Jay-Z name. Like, I understand we all got preferences, but we're gonna stop lying about like Jay-Z isn't who Jay-Z is. He's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. Understand that. You ask any rapper, Jay-Z is number 1 or number 2 on their list, or top 5 at least. Like, Jay-Z is Jay-Z at the end of the day. Like, we have to be honest. Again, I understand we got preferences. Everyone's entitled to like anybody. But asking why Jay-Z is number 1, he's there for a reason. Kendrick agrees. What he say on America Has a Problem? The greatest after Hov, rightfully so. I'm not getting into the Jay-Z versus Nas debacle with you motherfuckers. I'm not getting into it. You see who the top 3. Jay-Z number 1, Kendrick number 2, Nas number 3. They fighting over custody of this nigga. They trying to prove which one of them love Kendrick the most. it's very fitting that he's in between both of their asses. Number 4 is Tupac. Tupac is a lot of people's number 1. I'm not mad at it, but because Tupac unfortunately passed away, we can't really tell what it is that he would become. And because we can't tell, I would just have him like at number 5 or something. What number is Forrest Gump? Eminem, number 5. I respect Eminem, but he's not my cup of tea. I understand what it is that he's done for hip hop. He's influenced people and all of that, but he's just not my personal jish. But I get why people like him, especially white people. They treat him like the second coming of Christ. Okay. Next they have Biggie at number 6, Lil Wayne at 7, Aubrey at number 8, Snoop Dogg at number 9, Nicki Minaj at number 10, Kanye 11, Andre 3000, Rakim, LL Cool J. I would expect LL to be a little bit higher. J. Cole, you finally made a list, nigga. You finally made a list. We would have hate to hear you cry about not being on a list. Scarface, number 16, 50 Cent, Ice Cube, Missy, and Big Daddy Kane. I would have probably had Ice Cube before 50 Cent, personally. Yeah, they got Drake over Andre 3000, which is kind of crazy. Andre is watching Nicki, Wayne, and Drake. Yeah. I would have had Nicki top 15. I would have put Missy top 10. I would honestly swap them out. But yeah, this was 2000. Yeah, I don't get the Snoop hype at all. He's just popular. Like, I don't listen to his music as great as of anything. He's just popular to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just don't fuck with Snoop like that at all. Not even because like the recent shit, but his music don't move me like that. Hold up, y'all. Snoop only has one classic album. Which album is that? Is that Doggy Style? I see people say that's a classic. Heck no. Heck no. Why did my boyfriend just text me? Oh, I was watching your stream. Do you want a tuna fish bagel? If you don't get the fuck out my face. Doggy style. Okay, yeah. Drake being over Missy doesn't even sit right. Missy is so talented, y'all. It's crazy. Like, I think Rolling Stone just did like a 21st song of the century and it was number 1 on the list. And people are like, why the fuck is Missy on the list? Like, do you understand that's Missy fucking Elliott? Why wouldn't she be on the list? I think Kendrick was number 7 with All Right, which made him number 2 rapper of the 21st century songs. Missy would be first as a rapper, and Kendrick. But I love Missy. I don't like how she doesn't get the respect that she deserves, because not only does she rap, she sings, she dances, she put dancers on, she produces, she writes music. Like, what didn't Missy do? Not even if Snoop paid me, he couldn't be in my top 10. Snoop had two good albums, The Chronic and Doggy Style. Those are the two people that say are his best. He had great singles and features, but nothing groundbreaking or revolutionary. Yeah, I feel like Snoop is just very popular. That's all it is. Like, people don't talk about his lyrical ability or his hit making ability. It's just that this motherfucker is popular, and every walk of life fucks with him. Every walk of life call him Uncle Snoop. From white people to Asian people to Indian people, they just know him. He was the man when he first came out. The Dog Pound album and him on The Chronic was good times. And Snoop used to be cute too. Yeah, but he don't got a lot of hits to be put in the top 10, in my opinion. Nicki either. Not she'll have it with raisins. No, I won't. Hell no. I told that man, get me some wings and a Caesar side salad. That's what I want. I want some wings. Do y'all like ranch or do y'all like blue cheese? I get blue cheese. Don't fight me. But I told that man, give me some wings, a Caesar side salad, and a sweet tea. That's what I want. Fucking tuna fish bagel. First of all, get off my stream. If you listening to this, get the fuck off my stream. Why are you listening to my stream? I'm surprised no Lauren here on there. Me too, because they had her on the list from 2015. They had her at number 7. So how did she go from number 7 to nowhere? That's kind of wild. I don't know. I don't know. No Eve as well. I would put Eve in my top 25 along with Little Kim. Little Kim is my favorite female rapper of all time. I would put Kim in the top. If it's male and female, I would put Kim in the top 15. I would put Missy in the top 10, even though Kim is my favorite. Okay, blue cheese, blue cheese. Some people like ranch. Ranch all day. See, there's a lot of ranch lovers. Snoop career wise is mostly Slave by Master P business side. Speaking of Master P, by Master P business side and Pharrell the musical side, you're 100% right, because I vividly remember the Pharrell and Snoop Dogg connection. I vividly remember that. I remember a little bit of the Master P No Limit era, but how y'all feel about the No Limit versus Cash Money? I don't know how I feel about that versus. I think that shit gonna be a fucking hot mess for some reason. Shout out to the cousin Groovy Tony. Snoop's problem is his Dr. Seuss rhyming. Yes. Yes. It's very Dr. Seuss. Very much so. MC Light is my number one. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that, but that was kind of before my time. One thing I do know is where I can find MC Light is at an award show. She gonna do them announcements at the award show now. She always booked and busy. See, you feel me, Olika? You feel me? Yeah, I need Little Kim and Queen Latifah to be given their flowers for sure. I feel like a lot of the old school female rappers need a lot more respect. Definitely. Drop It Like It's Hot is one of my favorite songs, period. You know what's crazy? I danced to that song in a talent show. Having food singles, having food singles shouldn't put you in the top 10. Drake makes good singles, but not great albums. The same for Wayne and Nicki. Yeah, I'll repeatedly say it's on blowing a phase. These three, just a waste. Nothing to come from it. Just a bunch of bullshit and nagging and being self-centered. That's all that they've delivered with hip hop. I swear to God. No Limit versus Cash Money should be good classic, but it won't because Wayne might perform. Is he even gonna show up? Is he gonna show up? Will Young Money, will Drake show up? Will Nicki show up? Will Lil Romeo show up for No Limit? Will Mystical show up? Is Mystical even out of jail yet? Because wasn't he charged with rape or some shit? Like, I don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm going to tune in, but I don't know how this is going to turn out. I think the last verses was the Dipset one, right? Was the Locks versus Dipset, and Jadakiss fucking slaughtered them by himself. I don't know. Versus being back is a recession indicator, in my opinion. Because why y'all back all of a sudden? And then y'all return with No Limit and Cash Money? I don't know. I'm going to tune in. I'm going to watch. Maybe we'll stream it or something together and watch it. But that shit should be interesting. No Limit might actually make for an entertaining versus with F them other niggas. Yeah. It should be interesting. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But cousins, I'm about to step out. We've been talking for 3 hours and 30 minutes. I didn't even realize it's been that long. We've been streaming. Shout out to the cousins for enjoying doing this stream with me. It was spur of the moment, but y'all showed up and kept me company. So shout out to y'all. Thank you to everybody who liked the video. Thank you to everybody who donated to the channel today. I really, really appreciate it. If you've missed the beginning of the stream, I would love for you to go back and watch it, because before we started blabbering and talking about a whole bunch of other shit, we had a good conversation about Pac. When I log off, I'm going to try to timestamp it. So for everybody to go back and you can just watch that portion if you want to watch it. But we talk about poetic justice, how Drake tried to disrespect Pac, to use his name, image, his likeness, and what he stood for in the wrong manner, and how it came back to bite his tuna bagel eating ass in the ass. So definitely check that out at the beginning of the stream. Thank y'all. I don't know when my next live is gonna be. Hopefully it's gonna be soon. And yeah, y'all be safe, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.
Hey cousin, who you chilling with?
I'm chilling with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chilling with?
I'm chilling with MONIE.
Hey cousin, who you chilling with?
I'm chilling with MONIE.